Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Everybody on Autcraft. Why are you live streaming? What's going on? What's happening? Just thought I would build. I want to build a little bit, and I put on the live stream for that. Is that so wrong? There's everybody. Just thought I'd build something new. That's all. So, how is everybody doing? It is the weekend. Man. You know what? Monday, Tuesday, it was snowing here. It was terrible. I like to go up for my walks every day, sometimes twice a day, and it was snowing. It was just terrible. Terrible, I tell you. And then it was like 20 degrees the rest of the week. It was, you know, for people in the US, that's basically it's too warm to snow. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit, but it's too warm to snow. It was really warm. Nobody had coats on or anything. We went from wearing hats and coats to just going out in a t-shirt kind of thing, like literally overnight. And it was like that for the rest of the week, and then yesterday it started to rain, and today it's just dismal out there. It's all gray, it's raining, it's gross. So that's where I am today, but it is the weekend, which means that I can put on the old live stream and build something at Spawn if you all would like that. Would you guys like to see a new building at Spawn? Don't worry, no redstone will be involved in this one. No trying to figure out tricky redstone. That one is done. The lottery machine works. It has been working almost perfectly. Almost. One slight flaw that I just don't know what to do about, and that is, like, maybe one in every, like, 1,000 tries or so. Probably not that many, but it's very, very super rare. Every once in a while, when the piston breaks the shulker box, it'll actually spit the shulker box out rather than drop it down into the hopper. It is super rare that happens, but it has happened a couple of times, and I don't know what to do about that. I mean, I could block it, but then you can't get into the shulker box, which defeats the purpose of the whole thing. So there you go. That's what that is. So today, no redstone. We're just going to build. We're going to build a big building, and it will be built by this builder in building fashion. I don't understand where I'm going with this, but that's the idea. Forgot to unmute the stream. That's you hear everything a lot better when it's not muted. So today it will be building day. My internet's bullying me again. You tamed a skeleton horse. You technically cannot tame a skeleton horse. Yes, Maxitron, I know, Discord. I haven't forgotten. I just haven't got there yet. Let me talk. Let me say hi to everybody. Tell everybody what we're doing, and we'll get over there. Don't worry. We'll get there. Maxitron, by the way, Maxitron 2006, is a patron. As you can see by his rank there, he's a Patreon patron, meaning that his parents are supporting the server for $10 per month over at patreon.com/autismfather, which gives him access to the Patreon Discord server, and he can actually talk to me, and we're going to talk to him here live on stream very soon. I just sunk into the ground with it. So yeah, the link is down below, like in the Twitch stream, what you're watching right now, hopefully. This might be uploaded to YouTube later. You might be watching this on YouTube, in which case it'll be in the description below. But if you're watching this live, if you scroll down underneath the video that you're watching, there are links for donating and for information on what's going on and what I do, and as well as Patreon, Now, if you go to the Patreon website and support me and the server for $10 per month, then you get automatic access to the Discord server, in which we could type to each other pretty much all day, every day, all the time. But I also join in the actual voice chat from time to time as well, and including live streams such as this one. Kind of in the void now. Are you building a new spawn? No. Can you fix my pickaxes? For anybody who's wondering, admins, I started this, the other admins sort of followed along, but some admins still do, like depending on how many people are on or whatever, but generally I don't repair people's tools or armor and stuff like that because I want people to actually interact with other people. I want them to go and ask other people, go and get involved with the people on the server and talk to them and get some stuff done. Like be willing to share your stuff and get your stuff back kind of thing. Love to be at spawn, but working on a huge sugarcane farm. Yeah, that's an awesome sugarcane farm. Are you building a new spawn? No! Okay, I'm going to start building here at spawn, though. It's not going to be a new spawn. But before we do that, let's pop in here. Hello, Maxitron.
Okay.
Not okay. Hi.
Now I'm famous.
You're famous right now. Yeah, you got everybody watching you.
I am on the internet.
You really don't need to fly in front of me, though. I can see you. I can see everybody. You don't need to be right in my face.
I'll be behind you.
Well, then I can't see you. Then nobody will see you. Yeah, there you go. Just be part of the crowd. Part of the crowd. Trying to get everybody. That's part of the thing with the live stream, and especially with the 24-hour live stream that I've been doing recently, is trying to get everybody involved. In which case, like, you know, I want to be able to see everybody. I want to be able to say some names, see some names, stuff like that. It's important because a lot of people watch these streams not for me because I'm not very entertaining, but they watch because they want to hear more about Autcraft. They want to hear what the server's all about, what we're doing, how the server helps people and stuff like that, and they want to see the actual people. So I try to get as many people in as I can, which means being around spawn a lot. But yeah, that means not being in front of me all the time so I can't see anybody else. Preferably.
I've got one fan.
You have a fan? That's awesome.
It's Midget Man 07.
Awesome. All starts with one. What are you building? That is a great question. Have you watched Dragon Ball Super? Yes, I have. Love Dragon Ball. All things Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z, or Z, and Dragon Ball GT even though that doesn't really count for some people. I fan. Maxitron, I fan. Heard the animation is bad. No, the animation is great, but they did get lazy on some parts. Like, there's some parts where action was moving super fast, and you can tell that they just didn't finish it for whatever reason. But for most of it, it still looks fine.
Your skin is a Dragon Ball Z.
My skin is Dragon Ball Z. It's Goku. That's right. Why are there some beacons in trees? Make them light up. Okay, so what are we building at spawn? Good question. Something that I've wanted to build at spawn ever since I made this spawn. For people who don't know, I built this spawn as 1.9 was coming out. They had announced the new Elytra, so you could glide around, and it was amazing. And what is cheering? Hold on. So anyway, when I built this spawn, I built it with Elytra in mind. I said, you know what? We need a brand new spawn because the old spawn wasn't all that great for flying. It wasn't great for gliding and stuff. So I built this new spawn, big wide open space with the lodge up on top there, and the big TARDIS was positioned on top of a hill so that you could fly off of that. So that was the idea. So anyway, there was something else that I wanted to build specifically for Elytra, and I never did, and I want to do that today. Cheering is, in Twitch, there's a bit system that you could use for cheering. You can buy bits from Twitch directly. you can buy them. They're like only a few dollars. It's like it's kind of like the point system on the server, where like 100 bits is $1 kind of thing. I think like 1 bit is 1 cent, and you can get a bunch of bits. Just buy like 20 bucks worth or whatever, and then when you're watching live streamers, you can just give them some bits. So you can give like me like 100 bits, which is like $1, and then you can go to another live stream and you can give them like 500 bits, which would be like $5 or whatever. And so instead of subscribing to somebody, you could just give them some bits, which is like a couple dollars or whatever. For anybody who's wondering where I am on the server, if you're watching the live stream, I'm over in this back corner. So if you're watching the live stream, you should be able to tell sort of where I am by looking at my screen right now.
Okay, just please, nobody be teleporting to me.
They might, because they can't teleport to me. I have teleport turned off.
Can you turn it off for me?
No, you can. You're a patron.
What's the command?
There, I put it into the Discord chat. Okay, so this back corner is where I want my new special build to be. I'm going to have to level some ground, I think. We're going to use some world edit for this. I hope nobody thinks I'm cheating, but this is going to be a bit of a big build. Let's do... You might want to get out of there. Anybody who's down there, you might want to get out of there. Where's my... There. Poof. That's awesome. That's hilarious.
Wait, where is the...
This is a community server. It is the Autcraft server, which is specifically for people with autism and their families, because they were being bullied on all the public servers they went to. So it is a whitelisted server in order to ensure some safety. So yeah, you're not going to get the IP out of me or anything, but you can apply for it if you have autism or autism in your family, and you can do that at Autcraft.com.
I'm stuck in an end rod. I'm stuck in an
Stuck in an end rod? How does that even happen? Okay, so let's do this right here. And we'll come over here. I think this should be big enough. I honestly have no idea if this will actually be big enough, but up 50. People have asked why there's glass blocks around people's bases. This is why. When you do up and then a number, it places you up that many numbers, and it places a glass block under you so that you're there. Set air. There we go. Look at that. All of a sudden we have a building platform that we can be building on. Hello, Bricks and Blocks. Welcome to the live stream.
There it is.
I wasn't bullied. Not everybody. No, I'm not saying every single person that is on Autcraft is here because they were bullied, but that's why the server was made, because there was people being bullied. And so we just created the server. I created the server in order to give them a place to play with other people that won't bully them. It's the main reason.
Finally found
Hi guys.
Hello, hello.
So what are we building again? I was AFK.
It's okay. I haven't said it yet. Anyone who wants to
No,
see a
but-
building, send me a TP request. There you go. I am building. Let's see. How big is this anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32. Huh, that's not bad. Okay, very cool you're doing something like this. Thank you. Yeah, well, there was so many parents I saw on social media asking if their kids could play together because their kids were being bullied. And if you know how Minecraft works, like on the Xbox or whatever, it's different. You can connect to a friend, but for the Java version, for the big version everybody plays, you can't do that. You can't just connect to another person. So these parents are reaching out to other parents saying, can our kids play together? And I knew before they even did that it doesn't work that way. Like, even if they do hook up and they say, yeah, I'd love for my kid to play with your kid, well, they still need a place to play. They can't just connect directly to each other and play. But the parents didn't know that, so that's why I thought, you know what, I'm going to give them a place. I'm going to build a place for them.
That is unless you are using a Minecraft realm, and that is not a good idea.
Well, yeah, but back in 2013 when I started Autcraft, there was no such thing as realms.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, I found it.
Plus, that costs money, which is not really a good idea. It costs money.
Yeah, I got an apple from when we did the world huddle.
AF, the other side, like this way, the other way is 34 or something.
Yeah, that's okay. Ooh, that's gonna be too close. Let's move this. 1, 2, 3. Let's move it over by 4. Which way?
I'll be right back.
East. Okay. Move 4. Nope. Did that move over 4? It did. Okay.
Autismfather, you have magic powers.
I do, yes. It comes in handy when you need to be building great big things. It'll be amazing if this actually creates a actual real circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should. Looks like it might. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That looks like a circle.
It's a circle. We made a circle in Minecraft. It's amazing.
If you made like the 2 ones for me and short ones.
Apart from me and my sons being the longest standing member, Shiloh's 33? Shallows 33? Shallows 33, I think her name is. She hasn't been on a little while. She comes and goes, but she was like the first person that I whitelisted a long time ago. And she still comes on from time to time. Yeah. So we want to... You think I have magic powers now. Just wait till you see this. That should be right there, right there. Bricks and Blocks is now following. That's awesome. Thank you for following. Let's go over here.
Thanks for following.
I don't have any subscribe options or anything because I pretty much only live stream like once a year, and Twitch wants you to be active like a lot to be giving people the option to subscribe to you, and I just don't live stream that much. I might live stream more and more now that we have the Discord server, but for right now it's just sort of a, you know. All right, are you guys ready?
AF,
are you guys ready for this?
It's not a circle.
I think so.
We're at 76 now, so let's do stack 76, so 74, I think. Ninjago, I know you're listening. You might want to move. Not up. Move to the side, because...
Whoa!
Because that's gonna happen.
All the way to the
That is
Yeah.
high.
Awesome.
This is
Do you know how many blocks high is this?
74. I just did stack up 74, which should put us at
No, I fell down.
150. Yep. Oh, my math is on point today. Did you see that? Did that totally in my head. We're at exactly Y 150. Okay, so now...
Let's play fall off the thing and die.
It says 151.
It's 150. It says 151 because that's where your head is at. So now we're gonna do this.
See you later.
And this.
Actually, I don't know if it's
What?
I use slash get.
I'm probably gonna die in a second.
If you look at where is it? It used to be. I don't think it shows it anymore. Actually, it used to be on the F3 menu. It used to show what the Y is at your eye level and what it is at your feet, and it doesn't show your feet anymore. Now it's just your eye level.
It does for me, but what it did for me when I saw the thing that has all this.
Don't stand in the way. Even in creative mode, I can't build if you're in the space where I need to build. Tower looks like most of the ACO spawn. Well, that's just because it's quartz. Maxitron, get out! Get out! Everybody, get out!
Just
Ow,
place
ow,
the
ow,
block
ow!
where-
Get out of my lawn!
Yeah, get off my lawn. Whoa, wrong. It's amazing. I watch like some incredible builders on live streams and YouTubes and stuff. YouTubes, like there's more than one. And it's amazing how much, no matter how much you play this game, for how many years and how much you've built, you're still gonna misplace blocks. You're still gonna click in the wrong spot. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how old you are, how young, how much you've been building. You're still gonna put stuff in the wrong place. It's part of the game.
Yeah, this will already be like a good place just for a light.
No! Stop! No!
What did you say? A good place for Elytra? That's
Yeah,
that's
because
exactly why I'm building it. It's what
Yeah,
I've
it's
wanted
what-
since the day I created this spawn, before 1.9 even came out.
What about
Yeah,
the lodge?
I think it's like the
You had the
tallest
lodge
structure.
though.
I had the lodge. Yeah, I decided that I was going to put stuff back, like the lodge and the TARDIS and the Patreon monument and stuff, but I was going to put them up on top of mountains where you'd be able to fly. You know, which makes it a lot more cool to be able to go to those places that you remember and then launch yourself off of it. But at the same time, I really wanted there to be just a place that's just for, you know, flying off of.
Are you
Okay.
gonna make like the rings that you go through, like a course sort of?
I'm thinking
Kinda
about
like
it.
The glide mini game.
I'm thinking about it. Just like not like a full actual Elytra course, but something that it will be fun for spawn.
I think we also need it.
But that probably won't be today. Today it will just be this tower.
I
So
wish there was actually a glide portion or something, kind of like the console mini game.
oops.
You know what I
The-
mean?
Yeah.
The glide console mini game.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah,
the
on the
mini
Wii
game?
U, they have specially made maps where you can go through and you actually have to get like through the circles, and it gives you points for your time plus how many
Along
rings
with
you get.
Along with the PS4 and all the console.
Yeah.
Oh, I was also thinking, like, what if they added the thing where when you use the Elytra on like consoles,
What?
it
Oh.
Poof.
it like churns you kind of like sideways, and it's actually kind of cool.
That'll be cool.
The lag is real.
There we go. That's a nice view of spawn.
The lag was strong with this one.
Hello, the quiet kitty.
I can't see anything.
Really? You got your render distance too short?
Let me.
I just jumped onto the building and I fell off immediately. And again.
It's a long ways down.
Hashtag people that have 21 plus.
Now I can see. I set my render distance.
21 plus render distance.
No pun intended. Seriously.
What is this? What do you mean, the build or the server or the live stream or what? I'm good. How are you? It's AF stream. Exactly.
Yeah, I can go straight to the library machine.
Okay, so from here we're going to do one more ring.
Okay.
So that
Yeah,
we're
can you
going to
turn on fall damage?
no. So we're going to have like maximum altitude here. Well, almost maximum altitude. It's not going to be maximum. But we want to make sure everybody can hop off of this and fly around freely.
I didn't know that there was a maximum for computer type.
Yeah, well, I can set that, right? It comes in the server config. You can set it.
Okay.
So I have it set to 256. I think the default, I don't know what the default is now. The default used to be 152 or something like that.
It's 256 now. I'm pretty
But now
sure.
now it's 256. I had already set it to 256 because I like that better. So I get the feeling that that's what most people did, and so they were just like, you know what, let's just make that the default because it's what everybody sets it to. Plus, computers have gotten better in the last 7 years or so.
Yeah, I wish we could like set it even higher.
Some people say that Minecraft isn't a good game anymore because it's so old, but it's actually a good game because it's old, because it's been able to stay up and running for that long.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's not really laggy and stuff, to be honest.
Like,
well, it
a
can
lot of
be.
games-
It can get that to be laggy. And I think that's part of what, like, everybody wants Mojang to add this and that and do more and more. But they need to realize that, like they have to they have to juggle adding more things and making more things happen with that, and at the same time keep in mind that not everybody has a computer that can keep up.
Handle it.
Oops, didn't mean for this to.
What's with the oh?
There we go. Wow, look at that.
I just bonked my head and then went straight off by accident.
Look at that thing. That's insane.
Talking about it, can come over here and look at your empire.
Hoopada Boss 999. That's a great name. Alright. That looks really trippy from inside, too.
Yeah. Maybe we should add stairs in case somebody falls.
Of course.
Or maybe stairs in general.
Of course there's going to be stairs.
I mean, I wonder how many people have fallen off this and can't fly up because, like, they don't have /fly, of course.
Well, remember, like, there's no fall damage in, like,
Good point. In this world.
in this.
There we go.
Oh, somebody just joined Autcraft. Like, actually joined.
Yeah.
Hello, if you're watching that, salute!
Everybody who's watching the live stream can see how much of a welcome a new player gets. That's how friendly this community is. And it's funny because sometimes we get like researchers or journalists or whatever that join the server just to take a look, like they're doing a story or something, or they ask me for access so they can pop on, and then they get a welcome like that. And that's why places like BuzzFeed call Autcraft one of the best places on the entire internet. It's because
BuzzFeed?
BuzzFeed, yeah, when they visited, they got a welcome like that, and they're like, wow, this is just the most amazing place I've ever been on the entire internet.
Oh no. Oh, there's slime. Slime! Boing. Boing.
So yeah, in the middle is going to be slime. On the outside, we're going to add a bit of a design, because this is really super plain. And then down... Here, let's go down here. Poof. We're going to have... your usual sort of entranceway here. Yeah, like that. I don't know, something like that. I'm going to do better stuff as we go. And also, this is going to change quite a bit once we get concrete blocks and stuff like that.
Good
Oh yeah,
idea, I
I'm
guess.
really excited. Oh, do you know there's also gonna be colored beds?
Yeah.
Yay, I guess.
Your voice sounds amazing. Thank you.
Who said that?
Echo J.
Oh.
Try adding glowstone under the sea lanterns. Yeah, I'm probably going to add a bunch of things underneath. I might even make a piston system or something in here so that you could bounce even higher or something. I don't know. We're going to do some more stuff. Don't worry. I've got lots of ideas. I just have to see what will work or what won't. And a lot of this is going to be let's see if I can actually start something right. Oh, where do I start it? Here? Let's start it
Is it
here.
possible that you could take the emeralds out of my inventory and put them back here? Because she's or she is staying in the spawn area.
Autismfather, can I help you now?
Yeah, something like that, right? Help me? Well, no, nobody can build at spawn, unfortunately. Let's do that. That. Nope.
Oops, wrong command. That's fly. That's what I was looking for.
Everybody needs to know that 9 plus 10 is 21.
No, that's terrible.
I don't recommend that.
That is kind of an inappropriate meme, but in a way, it's kind of.
It is. It's making fun of somebody for being dumb, and it's not very cool.
Yeah.
How does that look? Does that look like something? I don't know.
That reminds me of. Oh, never mind. I forgot what. I thought it looked like a creeper for a sec, but it definitely doesn't. But here's an idea. Maybe the Autcraft logo. That's not possible to make.
Oh yeah, I can't fit that in there.
Yeah, it's not really
You
possible.
could do it on maps.
Yeah, I could.
Like that autism one at the old spawn.
If I made like a map that was like 4 maps big instead of just one, I could put it on there.
Bingo.
Dusty, will the stream go until the build's complete? The build probably won't be complete for, well, like I said, like when 1.12 comes out, we'll probably be adding more stuff, which will actually be true for a lot of the buildings in Spawn. We'll be changing up some. We'll add in some terracotta here and there. We'll add in some concrete here and there.
Yeah, this build would be perfect for terracotta because even.
Yeah, exactly. It's even numbers, which you kind of need to have with circles. I mean, you don't have to. You could do odd number circles, but they're just so much better when you.
Yeah, you could
Is
have.
this meant to be like the world's most?
The world's what?
Is it meant to be the world's most amazing trampoline park?
No, no. But if it does turn out that way, then great. But no, it's.
We have to have a lot of health and safety precautions.
Oh, good point. Good point.
How will you put like a ladder to get up, or like a piston elevator, or a teleporter? Or
No, it's going to be stairs. Stairs. It's just going to be stairs.
You're gonna make us walk all the way up here?
Yeah, for people who can
Not
fly.
Make us walk up there, we can fly.
Yeah, for people who can fly, they can fly up there, but for everybody else, unfortunately, it's going to have to be stairs. So, like, something like this.
Oh, and I missed this. I missed
All
the
the way up.
trampoline by a latrine by 1 block.
Nope. Ow.
Question is, does slime save you from an elytra? Yes, it does, apparently.
Well, mine not, because you can't get hurt like this storm.
So it's going to be painful to have to walk all the way up there, but if you don't have fly, but you have an elytra, you're gonna have. The problem with a piston elevator is this is a server, and there's a lot of people on it, and a lot of people from all around the world, and so piston elevators will only get you so far before, you know, you'll be out of sync with the piston. Yeah, you'll end up falling or something. And so, I mean, I would like to. It would be nice if there was a dependable way to do that, but generally there just isn't.
I don't know if you're interested at all, but I found a plugin once when I was making one of my own servers. It was like a proper elevator thing. It used glass to like.
One time I found this plugin, it was like a sign elevator. You may have heard.
Yeah, it was like that. You kind of click to sign and it kicks you up.
Yeah, no, it's because, well, I mean, if worse came to worse, if probably what we'll end up doing at some point maybe is just have like a button, right? And then you just press a button and it takes you up to the top, kind of like we have the button warps at spawn.
Which spawn?
Yeah,
also
also
the mini games. The mini games.
The mini games and to the comm rooms and stuff like that. We could just put a button at the bottom that just takes you to the top, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
streaming.
no.
Yes, I am.
another thing that could like that if players don't want to walk the stairs and they don't have such fly, they can get a couple fireworks and with their elytra and they can fly up.
Yeah, exactly. Or somebody else could be up there and teleport them up. I don't know. There's lots of different ways. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't really know.
Who knows?
This one should be like that. I'm trying to make this so that they're the same all the way.
Remember at the spawn before this where there was the jump thing?
Yep.
Where you pressed a button to get to the top and
Yep.
then there was a big climb.
Is this supposed to be a replica of that, I guess?
Kind of, yeah. A bigger, better version of that, yep.
Just out of interest, do the old spawn still exist?
Oh yeah, yeah. You can do warp space, spawn 1, spawn 2, or spawn 3.
I thought you
Spawn
removed spawn
3
1.
is the one before this.
Spawn 1 is
I
the
thought-
very first spawn that we had.
I thought you removed that though.
I did.
The first
Hey.
spawn I was ever at was the one with the hotel.
The first spawn I had to remove because it was literally crashing the server. It was so bad. And during the 24-hour live stream in April, we brought it back with the other spawns, and sure enough, it crashed the server. So we had to add a world border that's like right around the spawn, like really close. You can't go very far at all.
What was it about?
So
that
is it still there or no?
It's still there. It's just, I don't know, the world just got too corrupted. Like, Minecraft can't load that data. So when you go into that chunk, whatever corrupted chunk it is, it just, Minecraft just goes, nope, can't do this, die, and then it's gone.
Man, this is cool.
I don't get how chunks have to get corrupted though. Like
I definitely
Is it
know what a
just like a
dying
block?
server feels like.
It's a little bit too loud in here, but here, let me explain how chunks get corrupted. Each chunk,
Sorry.
well, actually, a collection of chunks is saved in a region file on the server, as in their hard drive, right? It's like an actual file that you can open up and look at. It looks like garbage, but you can look at it. Anyway, so as the world gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it creates more and more of these files, and each file stores all the block data. Like, if you place a shulker box, it stores a shulker box in that location, in that file, with all of its contents, right? So when you end up with a world that has like 1,000,000 blocks by 1,000,000 blocks, that's a lot of files, like tons and tons of files, and it'll take up a lot of space on your hard drive to the point where your hard drive will start to fill up. It'll get full. If that happens, if the hard drive does get full, then Minecraft's just going to crash all the time. But also, if it gets to be too much that your server can't keep up, if it can't have, like, if you have this many people on, which you can see there's, like, if you press tab, there's like 2 lines of people. If there's that many people on and they're all in different places and they all have to save these great big files in all these different places, then it's entirely possible that the server won't be able to keep up and it'll stop saving the file halfway through saving the file. And so that file will just have half the data it's supposed to and just stop. And then Minecraft tries to load that and crashes. It can't because it didn't save it properly. And that's when you start ending up with problems. And that's what happened. That's exactly what happened with the first spawn. Was it was just too much. There was too many people in too many different places, and it wasn't able to save it all, and so it started to crash.
So spawn 1 isn't actually spawn 1.
Spawn 1 is spawn 1. I just don't remember. I just don't know at what point. Like, it's not the finished version of spawn. Like, I had to go back through several backups to find one that would actually even load. And when I found one that would load, I had to get it in there, but only a certain portion of it, and then I had to set a world border so you couldn't go very far.
How do you do the thing to get to the old spawns? Or is it only for admins?
No, warp. Warp space spawn 1.
Warp space spawn. I was just trying to do spawn 1.
Yeah, warp space spawn 1.
Ah, that's it. Yeah, actually no, I wasn't spawn 1.
Okay, that should be like that. I'm trying to make these all the same. So once I have it set, I should be able to just stack it upwards. And
What
it should
was the
just
point
work.
of IKEA? Like the IKEA market or whatever it is.
What?
Like IKEA and like spawn 1 and spawn 3.
That was, we had a couple of visitors. We had Terrace HD, who was the guy who did all the intros, all the animated intros for all the people on the Minecraft server. And he's the one that invited Paul Soares Jr. to come to the server and visit.
Oh, and is he the guy that creates Ethos intro as well?
Yeah. Well, no, Ethos he didn't do, but all the other ones he did.
I actually watch Etho as well.
I love watching Etho.
To be honest, I think intros are like the most annoying thing to make.
1, 2, 3.
In the end, I just went with a template thingy online, like where it makes it for you away. Cause
It actually looks pretty cool. I mean, Spawn 1.
Yeah,
it was some kind of. You guys
Slasher
speak.
Bandit, you don't ask for an Autismfather sword. That's not really how it works. I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, if you're watching.
Anyway,
I've never actually seen an Autismfather sword being given out.
No?
Other than for me,
I've seen
probably
several.
Sparkle and the guy at during the 24-hour one.
Yeah.
Like the 24-hour live stream, remember that?
Yeah, MMPF got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
how do you stay awake that long?
Good point. How?
Very
Yeah.
careful.
How did I do this?
Right, I found out the first spawn I ever had is spawn.
That.
Wait, how
1, 2.
have people gotten Elytra in Spawn 1? That's not even.
Well, I've got everything in spawn 3. I don't really get.
We put a couple of pillars right outside the pyramid in spawn 1 that gives you elytras and fireworks, and you can go fly around with those.
That makes sense.
Wow, why am
Can
I
you
having such a hard time with this?
How long will this live stream be?
No idea. I'm just gonna keep building and we'll see.
A year.
Live
Because
streams
I
can go
gotta-
on for hours.
Yeah.
I gotta go for lunch.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll
Wow,
be back.
it's only like
Will
9 for me.
Will you still be going?
I make no promises.
Like 30 minutes.
Make
Like
no
45
promises.
minutes.
I have no idea. I'll try to be. I'm not gonna be done this by then, so probably I'll still be here in 30 minutes.
Okay.
Will you
I'll be
promise
back
that
later.
you'll be live for the next second?
People
I
make.
believe I can
I
go
will see
on.
you later.
See you later. I make no promises for anything. Why am I having such a difficult time replicating this over there? What is going on right now?
It's Minecraft. It's like annoying people sometimes. I find it like it's annoying me quite a lot, to be honest.
I made this over here so easily, and now I can't. Okay, so let's do this like this. So from here in the middle is 2 and 2. And so that should be 3, that should be 3, right? And then that is up 2, and that is up 2, and then this should just go across like this.
Can I just ask, why did you know at like the bank thing at the new spawn? Why did the gold, the diamonds, the iron get removed as an option to buy?
Because we want people to actually play the game. It just got to the point where people were just going to the, like at the old spawn, they would just go to the bank and just fill up their inventory full of diamonds. And that was all
I mean,
they
I
did.
can understand that.
I used to play Mob Arena for lots of money, and then I bought lots of diamonds.
Yeah,
And
exactly. And that was, I mean, it's all well and good and everything, but like we want people to actually play the game. We want people to actually go on like people now, even today, we're on this great big mining expedition together, and it was great. I love to see that.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing I'll never run out of, and that's emeralds, you know, because myself an emerald farm.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, is people can make these farms and stuff. So we want people to be able to do those things, but we don't want them to only do those things. Like, this isn't shopping simulator. This is Minecraft. You're supposed to be mining, and we want people to do more of that. 1, 2, 3,
Does
Yeah.
the lottery machine working now?
Yeah, it's working.
I at
Yeah.
least know when me and my best friends when we go mining, we usually get a beacon and we do haste mining at like and resource growth at like Y level 12.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
used to know
let me
that's
take
pretty
that.
efficient.
I noticed that the pyramid at spawn one is almost like a beacon made of sandstone, even though it's not.
Same with like spawn 3,
Yeah.
Good point.
And that
but that one's actually made out of iron, like parts of it.
outset.
You know, for the 1.12 update that's coming out soon, how many of the plugins do you think are like 1.12 proof?
That did not work.
I wonder how long it'll take for us to update to 1.12 once it updates.
Oh, yeah, that's something.
I don't know.
The trouble
a
is,
couple months, maybe.
Yeah.
they're
Perhaps.
updating so quickly now. By the time we've brought out one update on here, we always bring out another. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, it
It's
was kind of a while. It's been a while since we updated to 1.11.12.
I've definitely noticed a difference since Microsoft bought Minecraft off Mojang.
well,
it's definitely
it's
more updates.
partly Microsoft's fault, but it's also Mojang. They took like a year to get 1.9. From
Yeah.
1.8 to 1.9,
Yeah.
it took them like a year, and they lost almost everybody who does Minecraft on YouTube for a living. Like Paul Soares Jr. stopped playing, Corrales has stopped playing. So many of them have stopped
Those
playing.
player.
At least most of the Hermitcraft players haven't left yet.
No, they're still
you-
into it, but a lot of the bigger ones that they've had for a long time, like even Dan TDM, you don't see him playing Minecraft very much anymore. Think Noodles, he doesn't do very much Minecraft anymore. All of them just got tired of it. They went over to Modded and they played that and role played stuff, and that year was very painful for Mojang. So they know that they can't do that again. They can't take a year to get so much stuff added. They have to get like a bunch of things and roll it out. Get a bunch of things and roll it out. Like they have to get things moving.
Like go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I get that why now that they have like smaller updates and stuff now.
Sorry, bad joke.
Oh, it doesn't quite match up.
I would quite like to know where they got the idea of pallets from, though.
Doesn't quite match up. That's
Actually, it matches up because this one block is like one block high and it's supposed to be like a half slab.
yeah. If I move this down, would that do it? Of course, we're gonna end up with a door on each spot, but that's fine. So if I do stack one up, no, not quite. It's one.
Maybe if it was moved down one block.
Someone bought me post.
So close. It's so close.
I like how everybody just keeps going on the new one and
Yeah.
keeps falling down.
Is this on PC? Yes, it is. It's the Java version.
I don't really think Windows 10 version has taken off, really, has it?
The what? Windows 10? It will,
Yeah.
though. It's going to, and I'm very worried about it.
I'm not that worried about it, because I think that they're aiming to get all of the versions to work.
I am, though, because like people don't see what I see in the whitelist applications. People are coming in already with Windows 10 and they want to be on the whitelist, and I say, well, this is for the Java version, and they don't want to go and buy another version. They don't know that there is ever a Java version. Like imagine you're a little kid getting your very first computer, and everybody at school has been talking about Minecraft, and your parents get you this brand new computer, you open it up, plug it all in, turn it on, you click on the start menu, and there's Minecraft. It's right there.
Yeah.
And you click on it, and it says buy Minecraft for $20, and so you buy it and you start playing it and you love it, and then you hear about Autcraft or Hypixel or whoever, and you're like, I want to go play on these servers, and oh, you can't because this isn't the right version.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
but then
the
if you think
thing
about
is,
it,
the thing is,
you
like,
speak first.
at least I have Java version, and I was around for when
That's
they
the thing.
gave everybody that has Java version a free Windows 10.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it's great for us, and some people actually even moved over from that, but most people didn't because they want to play on the servers. But there's a whole new generation of little kids that are getting their computers and Minecraft accounts for the very first time, and they don't know that there's any other version. They've never heard of Minecraft.net. They don't know that they're supposed to go to Minecraft.net and get Minecraft from there. All they know is that they've got a mouse and a keyboard, and there's Minecraft that they can click on. And
Yeah.
not only will they do that and have that, but now there's realms to join, which is right there. They don't have to go and search anything anywhere. It's just right there. And in the future, because Minecraft on Windows 10 is written in the same code as Windows, not in Java, it gives Microsoft the ability to add tons more. Like, we haven't seen it yet, but in the future, Windows 10 is going to have features that Java won't, only because they can shape the code to do what they want Minecraft to do. Whereas with the Java version, they can't do that. They can only do whatever Java will allow them to do. That's why when you see the virtual reality that they came out with last year, that was on Windows 10 version, not Java. Because they can't do that in Java. So as we move forward, as more kids get a computer, and as Minecraft, as Mojang and Microsoft add more and more to the game to be able to do more stuff, it's going to be Windows 10 focused. Java will still be there. We'll still be able to play it, and they'll still update it. But the whole entire player base, as people get older, will slowly shift over to Windows 10. We don't see it right now, but soon.
Mojang, I mean, Microsoft is evil,
With
like Midget Man said.
They're not evil. They invested
I know.
They invested $2.5 billion just to buy it. And then they invested more money to do virtual reality. And then they invested more money to get more updates and things like the Windows 10 version and the Wii U version and the Switch version. And they're putting all this money into it. They need to get their money back. Like, nobody does that. And that doesn't make them evil. That makes them a business. You buy things in order to make money, right? So it's not that they're evil, and it's not that they're trying to take anything away from anybody else, but they need to recoup what they've invested.
Yeah, personally, I'm all set for if Autcraft ever wants to move to Windows 10, because I have that code thing that I still haven't unlocked.
Here's my concern. Here's my concern with that, though. As more and more people get a computer and have access to Windows 10 instantly out of the box and buy that because it's cheaper and it's right there, they don't have to go to any websites that they've never even heard of. As that happens more and more and more, what Mojang and Microsoft have not done is given people like me any options. Like, there's no server version of that. Right? There's nothing for me to say, you know, oh, I can switch over to this and tell everybody that's on Autcraft to switch over to this and we'll all be fine. There's nothing. There's only realms. Like, I've actually talked to Microsoft themselves. I've talked to them and they said, we love what you're doing. How can we help? And I said, well, hosting. Give me hosting. Give me some place I can have the players and I don't have to pay for it and you guys will manage it and it'll be attack free. No DDoS and no hackers and stuff. And they said, yeah, we could do that. We could put you on a realm. I said, what? A realm? A realm only supports 10 people. They said, yeah. And I'm like, well, there's like 10 people when it's quiet. There's like 40 to 50 people on when it's busy. And they said, well, we can't, we only have realms. And I'm like, well, then I can't, you guys can't help me.
Or there was that pocket mine thing, which is not really a good hosting thing because there's no chat filter, which is not a good thing, to say the least.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is realms don't give you, like, I can't use any of my plugins. I can't sit there and watch the console and add and change things as freely as I want to. I can't keep people as safe. There's no world guard and world edit, and you know what I mean. Like, they're getting something. They're getting some of that, but it's not there. I can't do, like, most most of Autcraft would be gone if I moved to Realms. Just stuff just wouldn't work. There
Yeah.
wouldn't be all the different worlds.
Yeah, Windows 10 isn't really like moldable, I guess. Like you can't really like make anything
Unless
like
he
better
owned
or
it.
change anything.
Unless you had 2 servers, which is not a good idea.
Well, it's the same thing. Like I've constantly, every single day, people are emailing or messaging on Facebook, asking if this is available for Xbox or for the mobile edition or whatever. And I have to tell them, first of all, those systems don't scale to 8,000 players. Like the maps are not that big. We can't fit everybody into one world that's 30 million by 30 million, much less, much smaller on Xbox and stuff. We can't fit people. But secondly, we can't offer, like, the whole point of Autcraft is that kids will be safe. Well, if we can't protect people's bases and have anti-swear plugins and log all the blocks that are being broken and things like that and do rollbacks and stuff, then we can't keep people safe. Like, I can't be sitting there with an Xbox controller going, you know, how do I help this person? I can't. There's just no way. So I can't make Autcraft on any of those systems because there's just no way to offer that to them.
Yeah.
They want their kids to be safe, but
there isn't really a way.
There's no way. Yeah, I can't keep anybody safe.
It's sad. Echo J, we can hear your typing, just an FYI.
Very loud typing.
So, yeah, I do have a very loud typing technique. I have no idea why, but it's just...
That's why I love push to talk. Like I sneeze, you
It
guys
helps
can't
with that,
hear
yeah.
it. I cough, you guys can't really hear it. And that's
Trouble
like,
is, even without that, I've still unmute my mic and just thought someone's ignoring me in the past, so you know.
Whoa, I kind of glitched, I guess, with Elytra. Like, the Elytra glitch where, like, it's hard to explain. It's basically where
you might
you're
wonder
kind of
what
crawling.
happened.
it's kind of like
Pardon?
jumpy.
You
Oh,
might
Lola.
wonder what happened, Echo.
Yes, I am wondering what's happening. You seem to be
So,
sabotaging my
Victor- Victor just realized he needed mending on every single tool he had. So he went to your emerald farm, then he took every single emerald you had and wanted to use them all.
Where is this again?
I did give you permission to use my emerald farm, but I was dearly talking about the emeralds that you got used.
Okay, I am back from lunch.
But it was Victor who sold them. And
Look
I
how many
didn't really
people are
stop
here
him,
now.
I couldn't really do that either.
This is almost as big as it was on the ACO thing. I don't want to say the name exactly, but like as it was on the ACO. Never mind. But anyway, it was almost as big. It's almost as big as it was on that as it during the 24-hour.
Yep. It's true. Okay.
What happened here with the
Autismfather,
windows?
I'm back from lunch.
You just bought the Patreon thing. That's awesome, MC Gamer. Did you get it on
I'll be
patreon.com? Or did you get it on the website? I'm going to guess you got it on the website.
Personally, I think it's best to do it at the start of a month because
Okay,
if you do it at the end,
who here
then
is
you have
shooting
to
fire
start it again.
arrows?
Like if you do that at the end of a month, you have to buy it again because it runs on like a linear kind of thing where it's like once a month. It like doesn't track when you actually started it. It just says like
Quack, are you
resets on
shooting
this one.
fire arrows?
What? Sorry, bad pun.
So if that's supposed to be like that, is that supposed to be like that? I think that's right. That would make it the same, right? MC Gamer Dog, that's amazing. Thank you very much for getting Patreon. Unfortunately, and it says it on the front page and it says it when you click on it, It doesn't do the access to Discord server. Karudo, is that you, Karudo? Can I get on the Discord?
Yeah, that's MC Gamer Dog.
That's you. It doesn't give you access to Discord when you get it through that store. There's certain pros and cons to having it in 2 different places.
What are you
Maybe
building?
we should just remove it from that website and maybe.
No, because there's pros and cons to each. Like, ultimately, I've already talked to Engine, and they're working on adding Discord integration. In which case, it'll automatically add you just like Patreon.com does. But it's not there yet. It doesn't do that yet.
So it's a WIP, as people would say.
Yeah, work in progress. Yep.
You could.
Oh my, this is an
invite
extremely
him.
large tower.
It is a very large tower, yes.
You could invite him, or
No, because it needs to be automatic. I can't. Like it kind of has to be automatic. Because
What
then
if
when you stop being a patron, it has to disconnect you, right? And it has to do certain things. Like it has to manage it for me.
What will this be?
So that
And,
should be all selected now.
So, it'll be good for Engine to be able to connect Discord because Engine is like for gaming websites. So and Discord is for gamers anyway.
What in the
So
world?
it'll work sort of good, right?
Why did it do that?
Do what?
Oh, I know why. Because I didn't select the right spot. Sorry, I'm listening to you guys, but I'm also trying to work stuff out at the same time.
It's okay.
who has? Here, let me. Who had-
Father, any word on the article thing?
No, it was supposed to be done by now, and it's not, and I don't know what they're doing.
What's the name of the website again that it's going out on?
Oh, what the? What? What? I was trying to land and that.
You have to be careful while I'm building. Okay, so that looks pretty good, and that's right to there. So now we just have to bring it in a little bit. Hello, Ozzy Wazzy. Good to see you. The article will be on PCGamer.com. It is a PC Gamer magazine, which has like tens of millions of readers. Interviewed me last week, and the article should be on their website. It was supposed to be on there by now,
Wow.
so possibly soon.
AF, you are popular.
Yeah.
You're a celebrity! No. I mean,
It's funny, my kids think I'm famous. They're like, you should sell tickets and stuff. They're just like Dan TDM. I'm like, I'm not famous. Like, these people are coming and doing interviews and stuff, but I'm not actually, like, nobody outside of the autism community or, like, outside of even the Autcraft community knows who I am.
yeah.
I'm not technically famous. Need to make another one on the other side and call it Two Towers. That's hilarious.
How many people are registered on Autcraft?
Whitelisted?
Yeah.
I suggest that
over
if you go on
8,000.
the, I suggest that if you go on the PCGamer.com thing, to be like over the age of like 13 or something, because
Okay, everyone. I'm
Because
sorry.
that's the amount
about
of people know about you.
caps.
That's quite a lot.
I just keep hitting caps lock instead of shift.
Hey, this is a good way to do this. I can just look down.
I
Has
hate it
anyone got
whenever
any-
the cat like steps on the computer. Also,
Do
that always gets my
that,
mom. But my cat always steps on her computer.
That.
Has anyone got an idea why I might be Autcraft, but hardly any lag on Discord?
Lag on Discord?
Yeah. Like
Mm,
voice lag / ping / that sort of stuff.
Never heard of such a thing. So I think it's pretty much
Well,
real time all the time.
sometimes-
Trust me, Victor, what's his name? Victor 055 definitely knows about lag on Discord. Because I was talking to him the other day, and you could
Sometimes
hardly hear
your
him.
voice goes like robotic.
Who?
yeah, that sometimes happens too.
That'll probably be because I have absolutely no
Also, sometimes for me, it like stops in the middle of sentences and stuff.
Yeah, I just did that.
No word on the TED Talk video yet. Still waiting, just like everybody else.
TED Talk. TED Talk.
They did say it could take several months, and to be fair, it's only been a couple weeks. So...
Just out of interest, how many people have decided to buy the one-on-one talk thing?
0.
Okay.
None. And I don't blame him, I wouldn't. But I made it an option in case anybody really wanted it.
Well, I'm not being rude or anything, I'm saying like £50 a month. When you think how much that will be.
No, $50. That wouldn't be £50.
Ow.
It would.
Well, $50 even.
Yeah.
Same thing really, but...
But even you know
So,
what? You know what?
always-
Like all the ranks, I think, are too much. But it's what people were donating. Like I didn't set those amounts because I just thought they would be good amounts. I set them because that's what people were already donating to me and to the
To
server.
be honest,
And I thought,
if you live in...
I thought, you know,
if
we'll
you
just
live in the
stick with what they're
UK,
doing.
Does
Yeah.
Patreon rank have all the same like stuff as like
Mostly,
Diamond or Buddy?
no.
What
not
doesn't
Buddy.
it have?
Well, it doesn't have some of the things that would be more temporary, like set homes. Like on Diamond, you get more set homes. With Patreon, you don't, because if you had Patreon for like a month, and then set a whole bunch of homes, and then canceled your Patreon, well, we can't take those set homes away. They would still be set. So it would be impossible to offer that and then take it away again.
Hey, I just
I'm
realized you
making a
can
big
do
haul, so I bought the 25 shops thingy.
I just realized that you can do left hand again on Autcraft because I liked that when it first came out.
Yeah. Oh, MC Gamer, are you switching over to the Patreon.com thing instead? I'm not talking to him like he's here. I'm talking to him like he's watching. Looks like he did.
Life on the edge here.
The only reason I bought Patreon through the Autcraft website and not through Patreon was because it was like £5 more expensive on
It's funny how it's
the
different.
website.
It's funny how it's different.
It's
in
because
different
it charges the tax in Britain and it's quite expensive. I don't know what tax is like in America, but
places. Me neither. I'm not in America.
aren't you? Oh yeah, you're
He's in Canada.
Okay.
Go USA! I'm in USA. Am I the only one? Say.
I'm in USA. Oh,
Everybody else except for Autismfather and me
America!
are in Canada. They are in USA.
I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
I'm a long way away from you lot. I'm
Oh
Okay.
yeah, you're in
/ England / yeah.
slash
Oh,
Britain.
what did you?
Great Britain.
/ a very
Come on,
small
come
place that isn't going to last long.
What?
Wow, so many people are.
Hey, MC Gamer.
Quack 444 is in Denmark.
Yeah, we got people.
Dog is in here.
That was one of the
Oh,
most
what the
bizarre things. That was
God?
one of the most bizarre things to me when I created Autcraft. Was first of all was how many people joined. It was I had no idea, and it was just so many all of a sudden. But also that all over the world, and so here I was thinking, you know, I'll do live streams at a certain time, and we'll have wither fights at a certain time, and everything will be great. But then all of a sudden it's like, well, I'm in Australia, and I'm in the UK, and I'm in Denmark, and I was like, well, how do I schedule stuff for that? I can't schedule stuff when everybody's everywhere. How do I do that? So yeah, it got really complicated really fast, and I really wasn't prepared for it at all. Okay, so
I
now
mean,
we're
you
going
can
up a level.
AF.
Yo,
I bought the Patreon thing on both websites, and I canceled the one from Autcraft. And
I saw that.
Yeah, I didn't get the rank yet.
it should. I'm seeing it.
Matrix
in the back end.
messaged me about it, but he said that you'll have to do it.
I see it in here. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. I think the problem is that on Engine, you haven't changed your name yet. You're still MC Gamer Dog there, so I think it's trying to sync up your rank with the old name, and it's not working.
I changed it to Cabrito. Well, can you manually do it?
Me,
What?
no. You have to change it. It's your account.
What you
Okay.
have to do.
I mean, I can do Pex, user...
Yeah, that's what
Wait, there you go.
I'm asking
Naruto.
for.
Group, add Patreon. There, you've been added.
Are we gonna do a promotion or something like that? Rank promotion today?
I make no promises. Not right now. It's not my part of my plan for the live stream. But who knows? We might. We did one last night.
Yeah, I saw that.
AF,
Who got
Yeah, it was
promoted
pretty cool.
last night?
would you be able to add my Emerald Farm to the public farms? Because I think
No.
it'd be quite useful for people.
No. Sorry. Well, first of all, I mean, no, because emeralds are for use for a lot of things, and we might as well just give everybody unlimited emeralds if we're going to do that.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I mean, I can get like 5 stacks of emeralds in 10 minutes, so I can
yeah,
understand that.
no, so we don't want to do that, but also, we don't add any players' builds to public builds at all. Because if we do that for one person, we have to do that for everybody.
Can I guess, what has happened to the build team thing? 'Cause
We just
I
haven't
put
had
a
any
request
time.
in. Okay.
Like, we...
I put in a request like ages ago.
Yeah, the admins have been very busy with life. Like, 3 of them are in school.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, exactly. So, and then of course some are parents, and
I miss Weeping Willow.
yeah, she was really sick. I have no idea.
What's
I haven't
this
heard from her in a
giant tower
while.
for?
What do you mean? What do you think a giant tower is for? It's a giant tower. It doesn't have to have a reason. It just is.
Hmm.
The biggest tower ever. in the
Just
world.
out of interest, did you make the yourself or did you use a command?
Say what?
Himself, obviously.
Did you build the tower yourself or did you make or did you use a
Oh,
command?
well, no. I'm not gonna stand here placing all these blocks.
Yeah.
Okay, is any?
You probably
why are
use World Edit.
people-
Yeah, world edit.
Why are people
World Edit is
playing
amazing.
mini games during the stream?
Well, not everybody's interested in a live stream, and like I said, I'm not very entertaining. So there are going to be some people who are going to be doing other things.
No.
Let's do
No.
this ring right here. Ooh, can I get under there and do that? Okay. So here's what I want to do. South
One of your
and
son's
north.
usernames, Tyler FAL.
Yep.
It should be Tyler LOL.
He.
I will be right back and get a good breakfast.
Sure. Yeah, enjoy. Have a good breakfast. Tyler FAL stands for Tyler Farts a Lot.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he picked that. I said, "Are you sure that's what you want your username to be?" He said, "Yep, that's what I want." I said, "All right, yeah, good."
I've
Whoa.
had that stuck in my head for a long time. That when you said that, I had that stuck in my head for a long time.
Right? It's hard to let that go.
Yeah.
That's what he picked, and I was fine. That's fine with me. Expand 10 north and 10 south.
Could you possibly, at some point, if you ever get time, to the shop an option to buy engine points for,
Whoa,
like,
what happened?
for
My
other
screen just
people?
went gray.
Why did it do the whole thing? It was supposed to replace them. Sorry, buy
I think
engine
I have
points.
every perk you can buy.
Yeah,
now.
like, you know how you can buy the points and then spend it on a rank, or whatever?
Yeah.
Could you add, like, an option so you, for yourself, you could purchase them, like, as a gift some...
Yeah, you
I'm
Oh,
just gonna go for
you can do that. Just go to the store, and it should ask. When you go to purchase anything in the store, it should have your username there, and it should have a little box that says, "Is this not you?" or something, or do you want to change your Minecraft username or
Okay.
something? And you click on that, you
Oh,
can put
so
in
you
whoever's
just
name.
that, do you?
It should work.
Okay, and then it'll give them points.
I'm not 100%. I'm not saying
It
it's
didn't
100%
work for
that
me.
yeah, it's engine, so it might not necessarily work. But if that's the case, then just let us know that you did that, and I'll go find where it is, and I'll switch the points over.
I'm gonna
Okay.
add my new character to engine right
It's
now.
just I was thinking
idea.
of buying some for my brother as a birthday present.
Yeah.
Would it like be possible to be able to like do like a direct message like on the Autcraft, but like to a whole rank, so like everybody on Patreon, for example?
I think
no.
it would be possible. We just need like a certain plugin.
Yeah, we don't really want that to happen anyway. That's kind of spammy. Oh,
You
look at
know,
that. You can't even
on
see
the
it from
actual
the outside.
Patreon website,
I like it.
how you can get patron-only posts.
Yeah.
Are there actually any in existence?
That's a good question. I think I did one once upon a time, one or two, just to let those people know one thing in particular. But I don't like. I'm not your traditional YouTuber or live streamer or anything, and I don't have like a specific Patreon Minecraft server or
Yeah.
anything. So I don't really.
So there's nothing I'm like.
There's nothing too
Don't know.
secretive. Like if I share something, it's pretty much gonna be for everybody. Why did the forum page change from dark colors to whites and grays? Some people like me find it too bright. Well, some people found it too dark. But mostly the problem was it was an old theme. And browsers have come a long way since then, and that theme was never updated. And so a lot of the things just didn't work. Like right now, if you go to the forum, you'll notice on the sidebar, you can actually scroll through the top latest threads. Whereas before, that was like just added in the past 5 or 6 days. That wasn't there just a week ago. It was totally different. So they're constantly changing things and updating things and making things a little bit different, a little bit newer and stuff. And that old theme was from like 5 years ago, and it was never updated. So stuff just started to break. So it came time where we had to choose a different theme. And I looked for like a day. I was going through all of them, and that was the closest one I could find to what we already had. The same sort of colors, but obviously, like you said, it's brighter, and there are some differences. But it kept the same look and feel as close as I could get it. And so I had to switch over to that one. Otherwise, the site just didn't work anymore. And it being engine is not something I had any control of. Like, even if I did, I don't really have the time to be coding an entire website, to be fixing things all the time. Which is why we use engine. Like, I'm a web developer, and I could build everything that we have. But I don't have that time. I know how to do pretty much all the stuff that they have on there. I don't know how to do the plugin integration that they have. Like how the site links right into the server. I don't know how to do that. But the actual website stuff I do know, and like I said, I just don't have the time to do it. I don't have time to sit and create a website and fix and update a website all the time. And so we just go with engine because it's done for us, and it frees me up to be doing other things such as whitelist applications and being on the server and doing builds.
Can you like make your own theme?
I could, but again, that would be time. That's time I don't have.
Do you have to like code the theme?
Yeah.
Is it...
Well, no, yeah, you'd have to make the theme yourself. You would have to create all the colors and the gradients and the images and everything yourself, and make sure all the code works and everything scrolls and does things the way that it's supposed to in engine, and I just don't have the time.
Strangely, I'm getting so much lag, and I don't.
Oh yeah? Man, this tower is huge. Okay, let's keep on.
I like so much more on Minecraft than
Yeah, it's very good.
it makes no sense.
3, 2, 2. Okay, that one's down there, so I can't use that as a template. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I've got 7 stacks of emeralds now.
Oh, that'll do you for a little while.
Yeah.
2, 3.
That's if Victor doesn't come and steal some more like he likes to.
Yeah. I have the same problem, you know. Like on
I mean,
Autcraft Obsidian, I tell people who join the server, if there's anything you need, like if you need food or you need coal or something, something you really, really need, help yourself. Just don't.
Yeah, that's what I've told Victor basically.
Just don't loot my entire base. Like, I need that stuff too. And it doesn't matter. People still come and they take everything. It's just all gone when I sign back in the next day.
I did pay for Autcraft Obsidian, but I'm kind of wondering whether I should do it or not, because the only thing I don't like is there's a lot less people. It's just
there are definitely
so...
a lot less people on there, but it's a totally different feeling. I don't know if I could ever explain it. It's a ton of fun there in a different way.
I like the feeling of more freedom, but then there's no one to kind of share that fun with all the time, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
To me right
Especially with me being from the UK and like most of the people being from America.
To me right now, it's basically like Autismfather just talking to us and say, yeah.
It means that lots of people are on where I'm on, if you know what I mean. Hang on, be
Hey,
right back.
let me get in front of you. Okay, reply in the Twitch chat, who is ready for summer vacation?
There you go.
Anybody? Who's ready for summer vacation?
MC Gamer Dog. You have to change your Twitch name now to match your Minecraft name. And the real Ninjago. You know who's not ready for summer vacation?
Who?
Parents. Because parents still have to go to work, they don't get summer vacation, and now their kids are home all the time.
That was good news. My dad just came in and asked me what I wanted for Chinese.
Nice. Sorry, but if you get Chinese food, you have to share with everybody else in the live stream.
Well, how am I going to do that? Like,
I don't know.
take a picture of it and then just send a picture to everyone, they'll download it and print it out and it'll taste like what it's meant to taste like.
Yeah, you have to share with everybody. You can't. It's like at school. You can't have gum unless you brought enough for the whole class.
We're not actually allowed to have gum at all.
I know.
And
It's
also,
so dumb. Like teachers have said that forever and ever. That's always been a
And it's
thing,
annoying
and you're
because
not
it
even
actually
allowed to
helps
have
me
it.
to concentrate.
It does, yeah. But like,
I find it
why
helps
do they
me.
say that?
Someone
I
might
know why they say that, and I can understand it away, but it's not all kids.
What did I
Like
do?
they say it because loads of kids will just like stick it under the desk after they've eaten it.
Yeah, that's the big problem.
My friend brought gum for the entire class and then got written up.
Yeah. They say that, but then you do it and you get in trouble for it.
Most of my classes that they actually tell us to just eat, but sadly next year they're making it so we can't eat, and also they're like banning fidget spinners and fidget cubes.
Oh, my teacher took my fidget spinner away.
I get Doctor Who Jack's Chinese food because he doesn't like it, so I get mine and his.
It's kind of annoying to me because like I use it as like a tool and stuff during tests and stuff, as a toy.
It's really not very fair that they do that. Like the fidget spinners, like. First of all, people who take it away don't understand what the purpose is in the first place. And second of all, the people that are using it because they think it's just a cool toy is making it not fair for people who actually use it as an actual tool. Like, it's actually has a
What
purpose.
actually is it meant for? I've never understood that.
Well, it's for stimming, right? It's for primarily for people with autism and ADHD and sensory processing.
Designed for?
Yeah.
At my school, the fidget spinners and cubes got banned because one, people were using them as toys.
Yeah.
And two, because people were like, oh, look at my fidget spinner, or oh, look at my fidget cube. And so, so because I have paperwork that says in my accommodation for school that says I'm allowed to have fidgets, I can still have fidgets. And then so the first couple days that was working, so a lot of people were like, oh, he still gets to have his fidgets.
Yeah, that's
I
the
have
thing, is they have to
really
juggle
annoying
that.
And then after the teacher, I'm going to this special school next year for, it's mostly for people who have like Asperger's and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like there's
How
like
can people have
there's like
Asperger's? Apparently don't
there's
exist
probably
anymore.
like 60 people in the whole school.
According to most people, Asperger's doesn't exist
It
anymore.
still exists. It's just included in the general diagnosis.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't have ADHD, but like I still use it. But because of that,
I've got diagnosed with dyslexia yesterday, actually.
I'm sort of like I have autism and I'm a nerd, sort of.
I was a nerd until I just got so fed up with vision that I kind of like. It just drives me mad sometimes, having this all the time.
So I realized I could probably just stack this upwards just like I did before, but I've got a good rhythm going, and it's probably not going to match up just like I had at the bottom, so I'm just going to keep on doing this until I get there.
I need to say something. There's one thing that really annoys me in some,
Would you stop hitting each other? This is so annoying.
and that is, including my dad, and I don't really get this, but he constantly says when I purchase stuff from Autcraft, you're giving money to someone who's just trying to make money from little kids. I'm like, no, that's not the point of it.
There's a lot of
And
people who
I-
think that about me.
No, and even my dad doesn't understand, and it just annoys me.
Yeah, it annoys you. You should try being me.
It's like,
So after
it's not like you take
your
the money for yourself,
explain
it
that some
mostly
people
goes towards
use
the
it as a
server.
toy and some people use it as a tool for the fidgets.
Wait, what
I mean,
happened with the whole original spawn thing? Didn't that close down because the chunks weren't loading?
It did. The whole world was gone, deleted completely. But I was able to find a backup where I could get the actual spawn to still work. The world doesn't. You can't go very far. But you can go and visit the spawn.
Wait, can you make it so that you can have all the old spawns and stuff as like a map that we can
No,
download?
but you can go visit the old spawns. They are available. They're warps. Do warp /warp space list and it'll show you them all.
Yeah, I tried to go to the bank at the old one and try to buy all the diamonds and stuff.
Yeah, you think we wouldn't have thought of that?
Why can't we do that anymore?
Because it's not shopping simulator. It's Minecraft.
it took too much away from
We want people.
Well, can you make-
We want people to trade, but also like not only do we want people to actually be mining things like they're supposed to in Minecraft, like go to the resource world and get stuff for yourself, but also by not having it in the spawn market, that means that other people. Did I do this right? Oh yeah. It means that other people can now have their own markets. Like, for people who actually want to put in the time to do the mining, who actually want to go to Resource World and get like a double chest full of diamonds and stuff, they can do that and make their own shop. And then
So
now they'll make a ton of
Would
money.
it be perfectly legal for me to sell stacks of emeralds?
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
I feel that.
Well, you
that's
would be
just-
paying. You would be paying with the shopkeeper shops. You would be paying with emeralds anyway.
No, you can set your shop to be whatever you want.
So I could get like a trading shop. I could give people emeralds in exchange for like building materials.
With the shopkeeper, if you right-click your stick in the air, I think it is, you can set the shop type to be trade. In which case, you can trade whatever you want. You can set it to dragon heads or diamonds or whatever.
I'll be back in a second. I just gotta help my little brother.
Sure.
I didn't know that, but I'm making in my at my base. I'm making the Grand Maxi Mall. It's very.
Is that
grand.
for you and me?
A white SCD
that for you?
1990 appeared.
Welcome. Guys, you can't be where I need to place blocks.
Yeah, guys, move.
I think it'd be cool if there was a beacon with a jump boost in here. Slam trampoline, tallest building.
Midget, come with me down here.
Whoa.
We can jump
How
together.
did I do that?
You can jump with the celebrity, Midget. Come down.
It's 100% legit. No faking.
Sam's legit.
Kurudu, can you just try to get a noise reduction, please, for your mic?
The typing?
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, well.
You have to deal with it.
Yep.
Okay. Man, this is like the craziest staircase. Not even using stairs actually, but whatever.
You're using slabs.
Yeah, using slabs.
So I guess it's a slab case.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, slab case. Wait, what if we could do something sometime where so we can have it so everybody on the whole server sleeps and it can become day?
No, that would be annoying.
Yeah.
Especially considering there's like 4 different build worlds.
Oh, I just thought of something. Maybe there's slabbing off.
Oh my gosh.
Who keeps cracking those jokes?
I
Not
am.
me.
I was.
I mean, what's your username?
We won.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in the voice chat with me. That's pretty awesome. And these guys are all Patreons except for STD.
Because I'm a senior helper.
Yeah, senior helper gets access. So that's pretty cool though, and I just want to say I really do appreciate you guys all and your parents for supporting.
What about junior helpers? Do they get access?
Yeah,
Autcraft.
do junior.
No, junior helpers do not.
So does Buddy, I guess.
No, nobody. Buddies don't get it either.
If junior helpers won't, well then buddies probably won't.
Exactly.
I guess that the admins also get access, right?
Yeah. Well, they're here to help moderate it, right? Like, they're not really. I mean, first of all, they're putting in more than enough work to cover the work that they do on Autcraft is worth far more than $10 a month.
Yeah.
So they certainly deserve it, but they're not generally here because they want to be on a live stream or to talk with me. They already talk to me. They're here to help maintain the place.
I like how MMPF space. That's all I'm gonna say. Like it's a upside down emoji.
Well, it's a Steve head. It's just upside down.
Oops,
No,
Well,
I
it's
accidentally hit
Discord.
tab
No,
and
like
I accidentally
the-
said welcome back to myself.
No, like I meant
Instead of the guy
the
who just...
the Discord face, like that. He
Oh
has.
yeah, yeah. That's
avatar.
his thing, right? Everything is upside down.
Yeah.
His world is upside down.
This is a weird spot where this kind of
His
goes.
world
like
is very
that.
upside down.
How do you even pronounce his name?
I don't.
N1NJA,
I just say
N1NJAG0.
I
MMPF.
forgot
Said Sweaty,
about
I am
that.
eating and I don't want you guys to
Or
hear my
you say,
chewing so
"Mm."
face with tongue sticking out.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I
You
hate
just have to
TTS.
ask him.
Ninja, please do not do that.
Kurdo said no TDS
No!
please.
He's from Germany, right?
Yeah, he is. Me too.
How do you pronounce MMPF?
Oomph.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Sounds like Umbridge from like audio or an audiobook from Harry Potter.
Oh, I know.
Oh
who
yeah,
it is.
like I think on the Harry Potter movies they didn't make Umbridge ugly enough.
Okay.
They really didn't. They didn't want to like get sued by the actor or something to make her super ugly.
Let's
So I guess
do.
that's-
Whoa. There we go. Sorry, I just had to mute that. Sorry, Ninjago, but we really don't want to hear that in the live stream. Actually, I'm fairly certain we don't want to hear it ever.
I don't.
But for right now, we just don't want to hear it in the live stream. Okay, so let's do that. We're gonna do this again. See if this works.
Curito MC Gamer
Okay,
Dog.
everybody, I'd
Wait, what?
recommend getting off the staircase because it's just gonna
There.
grow up.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm just setting up the lights for this level.
Why am I
Are you
hearing
gonna put some more
the?
lights down here?
Why
I don't
am I
know.
hearing typing?
I
still?
don't know. Somebody types very loudly. Okay.
I have a loud
Yeah.
keyboard. Razor Black Widow.
There will probably be more light. Like, this staircase is really plain. There'll probably be more added throughout, but for right now, I just want it in place. Like, basically what I do when I build is I just make, like, a big old flat like this, like with the pillars and stuff, and then I go in and I add details later after the fact.
Who's clicking their mouse like at lightning speed? Who?
Okay, let's do that.
Here,
It can't be me because my laptop can't handle Minecraft and Discord.
There should be a mod on Minecraft that should let Discord support be a thing. Because on
There is.
5zig it lets...
There is,
There
but it's
is?
not a mod, it's a Discord bot. And it actually
Oh.
connects to your Minecraft server, and you can do
I
that.
tried doing that before and it didn't work that well.
There is such a thing. Obviously, I'm not going to
Morning
use
in-
it, but there is a thing.
Probably it's morning in the lobby world or spawn world or whatever you call it world.
But on
the world name
5zig, you can connect to any
Autismfather,
speech
Ronnie
server.
and Reggie says, can you stream on YouTube too sometimes? Autismfather.
Well,
I make no promises
YouTube
on
is
that.
less laggy. I like YouTube better. It gives me notifications like right away.
Well, it's because you're on YouTube. Like, everybody... See, here's the thing, is I have 1,100 followers on Twitch because of the live streams. And so I do my live streams there because they're already there, right? And...
Yeah.
And also,
I'm subscribed to you on YouTube and following you on Twitch.
Same here. And Twitter.
Same.
Chorito, sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Have you added push to talk yet?
No, I don't like push to talk.
Yeah, me
right?
neither.
That looks right.
I like voice activity. Why'd you
It
teleport
picks
me?
up too much.
Why
Because
do I
in my
have to
opinion.
I teleported you because you were standing in the way and I couldn't place anything. You're still in the way. You're always in the way. Get out of the way!
Move!
The building...
You know what
Shall I
would be
get
really
on and
mean?
TP everyone away?
The building gets built a whole lot faster when it can be built.
Here,
You
just
know
have a
what would
look
be
at
really
this.
mean if you TP all.
Yeah, that's why I don't do that. Oh. Wow. Just
I'm
clicking
gonna
all the wrong
turn my
places.
I watched this YouTuber that teleported an entire server. It was like a giant server into someone's house.
Well, I know an admin which who crashed our Autcraft several times, and well,
And he goes by Matrix Crawler. He goes by Matrix Crawler.
Let's not
Yeah.
blame him again. Let's not start that meme.
Alright.
Or a hashtag or whatever.
Where are we? We're
That was
almost
like
at the
a
top.
meme of last year.
Yeah.
TMOD says, one of the...
I love the lottery machine.
Thanks.
You did a good job on that.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun. It was something that my drive home after the TED Talk was 7.5 hours of driving and another like hour or so of eating because we stopped for food. And yeah, basically all that driving and all that sitting there and stuff. My kids were playing games and things, so I was in my head just thinking about what I was going to do when I get back to the server, when I get back, you know, because for like the longest time, for like months, literally months, like probably 7 months now, all I thought about was the TED Talk. Because I had to have it perfect. I had to have memorized 10 minutes worth of what I was going to talk about and have it perfect so that no matter how nervous I was, I would still get it right. And so, for the first time in a long, long time, I was going to be able to come back to the server and do something different. I was going to be able to actually build things again and get things going again. So I was thinking, what can I do? What can I add to Spawn that would be fun? Yeah, and exactly. So I was thinking, you know, that giving everybody something that they can play, something that would give them something to do. And I did all the redstone. I thought of like the timer. I thought of all that stuff in my head in my car while I was driving.
Wow.
And then when I got here, home and loaded up
Why
Autcraft.
connected with mine chat?
It's because because when you do mind chat, which is like a thing that lets you like connect to, so you can like chat in the server but not like move around and play.
Oh, so it's like Boardwalk, except for it's only chat.
Yeah, something on your phone. So all you see is the chat. You don't see any of the players or anything.
Yeah, you just see chat. It's like, yeah, it's just.
I got really confused every time I saw that.
It's just an app that you can get. AF, do you think that spawn is over 9,000 blocks?
My goodness.
Oh, over 1 million blocks, probably.
No, it's
From top to bottom?
9,000.
Yeah, it would be, but yes.
Maybe over 90,000.
It's wrong translated.
Over 9,000. Oh, I'm glitching.
Over 9,000.
In the original manga, it was
8,000.
declared as over 8,000.
Yeah, they got the translation wrong.
Maybe over 3.1415926. Okay, I can't do that.
358979323. That's all I know.
How are we doing here?
We should have done that on Pi Day. Want to translate of the Pi song? Okay, I'm joking.
Oh no.
Autismfather, remember when we were talking before, like how the old server, it had too many chunks? I mean the old spawn?
Yeah.
I love the FW
there's this
command.
barrier here? So,
The world border?
So nobody,
Yeah.
So nobody goes like wandering off and
Exactly.
keeps looking.
If people go off in that old spawn too far and find one of those corrupted chunks, it will crash the entire server.
You will keep this server, I mean this, oh, we're almost at the top.
Yeah.
You will keep
And
this
when they
spawn
fix
for
the
1.12,
bug
right?
for...
Yeah, we're not building a new spawn. I wouldn't be putting this tower in here if I was building a whole new spawn for the next update.
You could world edit it into the new
The
song,
next
but that would
update's
be
not
too
gonna
much.
be here for a...
It'll be a few months, but like, well, actually no. They're already at the pre-releases.
They are? Oh.
Yeah,
Yep.
pre-release
So
2
basically,
was out.
so pretty much in a few weeks.
We have reached the top, everybody.
Yep,
This
we're at the top.
calls for a celebration. Everybody, we need to get cake.
Wait, why do we have this tower though?
What do you mean,
What are we
why?
gonna use it for?
What do you mean, why?
Were you listening to any of this?
I was celebrating.
I didn't come from the start of the stream.
It's for
Just use your imagination. Why would we have a giant tower
a giant tower.
at spawn? The spawn that was made
job,
specifically
Robert.
for Elytra.
Maybe
I
as
don't
a
know.
skyscraper?
Maybe I don't know.
We
Maybe
have
it's
a
not.
big tower.
I don't know, but it's definitely not an elytra.
Excuse me? I'm just joking.
You know where the
Oh my god.
TARDIS is?
Ow, ow,
I
ow,
just
ow.
accidentally
you
splashed
can
the potion of
usually
living.
So you can fly around spawn a bit. It's actually quite easy.
Yeah, like I said, when I very first built it, I put the lodge up, and I put the TARDIS, and I put the Patreon mountain.
Ronnie and somebody save Ronnie and Reggie.
I put all those things in that were from the older spawns, so that we could remember those things, like it would be familiar. But it was never actually, like, I made them up on mountaintops so that people could fly off of with their elytra and stuff. But I've always wanted to have like a super tower like this.
A skyscraper, basically.
Basically a skyscraper where people would be able to launch off of.
Are you gonna be
TMOD
I wish you
is
could have a
standing on one that is uneven, he said.
Yeah, I know.
I wish-
That's fine.
I wish you can have a chest plate and an elytra on at the same time.
Well, that's kind of the trade-off, right? Like, you have to decide, do you want to be able to fly, or do you want to be unprotected? It's like, that's why it's made that way, right?
If you want some chicken, here's some chicken.
Chicken! I'll steal it for him. I'm just joking.
Did you
Want
still
some
have
fried chicken?
Shark 5 on sword before?
Welcome to Kentucky Fried Chicken. Would you like Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Why am I not surprised that you're
I
in
don't
my
like-
way again?
I don't like KFC. I like Whataburger. You
I'm
might
a
not know what
vegetarian.
that is. Sorry
Okay.
for.
Let's do this.
I'm a vegetarian, so
I don't even like
just-
burgers, and I just
I'm
like
not
chicken.
a vegetarian in Minecraft, but in real life.
This is right. This is a weird topic for a stream.
It is.
My voice just cracked again.
I wish fall damage was enabled on.
Not a good idea actually.
Are you still alive?
Imagine how.
Technically, yes. I'm not dead.
I believe I can fly.
Bonk.
No.
Throws a rolling pin around.
Where was...
The scale's still on mine.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yep. Where was... Oh, there it is. Oh.
I just thought of a funny name for the stream. Random talk about stuff of. Okay, never mind. Like random conversations during the stream.
I like pizza.
Okay, we need to...
That's a good name. That's actually a good name. I like pizza. Or do
No, it
said
should
I
be
like
called
pizza.
Fort Autcraft. Everybody loves that, right, AF? You love that, Autismfather,
Okay,
right?
okay, yes, don't yell, don't yell. People wearing headphones around here.
I'm wearing
Yeah.
headphones and my ear has already died.
Yeah, don't yell, don't yell. Okay, that's better.
You know that everybody knows that AF loves the name Fort Autcraft.
No. No. Wait, Broadcast is a real person? Like, do people really honestly think that there's like an automated artificial intelligence that broadcasts responses to people?
I
Yeah,
know.
People have that
I know
big of an
that
imagination.
know that you do it. Or anybody can do it.
It just
I mean,
it's
not-
amazing to
not
me
players,
that people
but,
really think that there's an automated, like, that we could have possibly
Isn't
coded.
it like a command for admin
Well,
or
yeah,
something?
yeah.
Or
Yeah, that's what it is.
can't
And
Yeah,
it's
like,
not just
Some
like
artificial
PCs
intelligences that are like that smart.
can the admins that are like moderating the server get access to broadcast? Like,
All the
Yes.
admins have access to broadcast.
including Bessie.
I mean, if they're using if they're like moderating it on their phone.
Yeah.
Bess has access. There was actually a cat that I once had named Bessie, actually. So it's kind of a good memory. Also kind of a sad one.
Well, there you go.
You want some more chicken? Here's some chicken.
How does that look?
I have /feed. And /heal, of course.
Chicken!
Slash
Oh, no.
heal does more than slash.
You know what?
I know,
Let's
I know.
continue this all the way around.
Random conversations.
No, because that doesn't look right.
Random conversations don't look right.
Autismfather, do the like the private signs? Can they lock sugar boxes?
Yes, they do.
I'll pay a diamond
heck
for an
they don't.
infinity book.
Or that was actually in. So, the plugin may have updated, I don't know. What time does Bessie usually restart again?
Midnight my time.
So
Ah,
that's midnight my time.
I have no
so
idea.
that will be 11 o'clock Central, right?
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
thinking.
that's correct.
Like he said during the ACO stream. Yep.
What is Bessie?
The server.
Bessie is the server.
It's console.
People call
It's
it
basically
the
console.
It's the server, yeah.
So it just like restarts.
Well, it's.
I remember.
Oops.
I saw
It's
a
restarting
sign
in order to release some unnecessary stuff.
Yeah, it.
Do /MSG console. It actually works.
It frees up the RAM.
It's console though.
It frees up the RAM and
No.
stuff, and unloads chunks and all that sort of good stuff that makes the server run better. It's not
Just an
it's not
FYI.
super necessary, but we do it because we want the server to run as well as it can.
Guys, do not message console. I'm because it can naturally spam the console. Just letting you guys know.
Yes, that's true. It does do that. Okay, I think that is.
There's this one command you should never do in a server.
There's a lot of commands you should never do on a server.
Well, it's a really
Yeah.
short command. /say@e.
Yeah, don't do that. Well, that's, I mean, everybody, and it's funny because I'll be like in the middle of doing broadcasts to people. I'll be broadcasting announcements and stuff, and people will be like, hey, AF, you should do tell raw at E and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I'm doing a like, how is that any better than doing a broadcast?
Yeah, I agree. But
I messaged the console.
here.
What's it gonna do?
It just messages the console, which I'm not watching right now. I'm sure one of the other admins
Also
are.
spams.
Okay, so this obviously needs work, but I think it's a good start.
And now scales is.
Where?
Someone's spamming me. I think it's scales.
I'm sure.
Nope, it's not.
Thanks, Ninjago.
Oh, you can do /chat instead of just.
Happy birthday, Mod Killer.
Mod killer. Is it because he killed Mod
birthday was
Killer?
2 days ago.
To you.
My little brother's birthday was yesterday.
Happy belated birthday.
Birthday to you.
Skype just sent me a message saying it's Mod Killer's birthday.
Yeah. Well, it was. It was
Ooh.
yesterday, I think.
Ooh, nice
2 days ago.
nice magic, AF.
Thanks.
Nice magic.
Okay. So that's the platform that people can.
www.go.to.bet. What? what's
Okay.
this?
Autcraft is awesome.
On the
I'm clicking
count,
on this link.
Correct.
everybody get up to the platform, and then we'll glide on the count of 3.
Wait. Don't.
I don't have glide. Or I don't have wings. Let me go home
Wait
and
one
get
speaking.
some.
I'm not ready.
Okay. When everybody's ready.
I like this. You guys like this tower?
Woo. Yep.
Wait, I'm
Yeah,
not
Brody.
ready yet.
Spawn looks
dude.
so little.
I wonder if that's a website.
Spawn looks so little.
Okay, Autismfather, thanks for making me famous.
Well, you're welcome. I don't know if
Oh,
this qualifies.
I
but-
didn't know you're famous.
Yeah, I don't know if this really qualifies.
Right.
But you're welcome.
Twitch is bullying me.
Well, people will watch it afterwards. On
Some of my
YouTube.
private signs still say private and say gamer dog.
One of them is uneven. I know. Why do people keep telling me that? I know. The stairs are not perfect. What do you want? It gets you up and down.
Some people have OCD and have like just want to fix it,
Oh,
but
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
they can't.
Okay.
CDO.
So let's do.
I have CDO. Not really. Sorry.
Let's do that.
No! What the?
I need an elytra. Where did I put my elytra?
Everybody's
You want an elytra? I
on
can.
me all the time.
Do you want an elytra? I cannot give you one.
No, I have a special elytra with an NBT tag on it.
That? No. No. That. Yes. And
And I'm archery.
that.
And I'm doing archery. I'm archery, yes.
Yeah. I think that's what we want.
Someone keeps messing with my
Will
chest.
the stream end soon?
I have
Possibly.
a fat head.
No!
That?
Okay, nope, I don't have an elytra.
And put a firework right here.
Mod Killer, I have an elytra with an. Or I had one,
Hey everyone, type I.
but it disappeared.
Who are the two people talking on your video? There's more than 2 people talking on my video. my live stream. Let's see,
There's
we have,
1, 2,
starting at the
3,
top, we
4.
have Echo J, Maximord, Maxitron 2006, we have Ninjago, STD 1990, Wee1, and Karudo, who used to be MC Gamer. The MC Gamer dog. Where's Autismfather?
Really like that.
I'm at spawn. Look for the
On the
huge tower.
humongous quartz tower.
Look for the
Make a
huge
warp
tower.
to giant. Okay, make
It's
a
a
warp.
Pretty
or
crazy
do
tower.
Set warp giant tower.
It's not
up the
huge.
top.
It's huge tower. It's not huge. It's huge.
With the quartz slab staircase.
I'm
Tell me
gonna do
about
the
that
30
one.
FPS challenge. Okay.
Do you want to come on ACO Discord in a few minutes? Well, right now I'm already on a Discord chat, so I'm kind of doing that. Yesterday I was in the ACO Discord chat for a long time.
Wait, there's an
I'm
ACO
only
Discord?
13.
There's an ACO Discord for people who play on ACO,
This
yes.
is the new.
Wow.
The new
The 30 FPS challenge is not.
I'm only 10, so I can't go on Autcraft Obsidian.
I've got to go for dinner. I'll be back soon.
Enjoy.
I am
Goodbye.
only 13.
So that's kind of why, I'm happy that we have the Patreon Discord, and why I'm so happy that there are so many parents who contribute and get you guys on here, because then you have a chance to actually talk to me, which is something that I've wanted from the very beginning, but with Skype and things like that, it was never very safe or secure, and also it was a little annoying too, because if I add people on Skype, then all of a sudden they're messaging me all the time, 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Always wanting this or that, and to be honest,
Yeah,
my
you
Skype account actually was hacked, and if I had all of you guys on my Skype, then that would have been absolutely disastrous, because they would have had access to all you guys too, and that kind of defeats the purpose of why I even have Autcraft. I don't want you guys to be at risk of these sorts of things, and so
also,
I couldn't do that.
Discord is better because it's
Oh, I
made
used to use
for gamers.
TeamSpeak a while ago.
So it runs less laggy while the game is playing in the background. Because like the Skype and TeamSpeak, it's like a lot of times.
TeamSpeak doesn't lag me that much.
Discord is just better because it can have like automatic, like with the Patreon thing, you can do auto add and auto remove, and it'll assign roles, and I can set up all the channels I want. TeamSpeak sort of does that stuff, but it's not as easy to manage, and it certainly isn't as automatic.
I've had Discord for a long time.
Yeah, me too. And so I was really happy when it's taken a long time to get to be where it is. To be as functional as it is and to be integrated into Patreon. But now that it's here and I was finally able to offer it, like I said, like it's not that I've never wanted to talk to players, it's that I couldn't do it in a safe environment. I couldn't do it, like, I couldn't ensure people's safety and be able to set up things to work the way they do right now. And they work really, really well. So finally I was able to do it, but then I didn't want to have an entire server of people because we can't monitor a chat 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So we can't do it for the whole server, unfortunately. But we can do it for Patreon subscribers because parents are involved in that, right? Like people who are actually donating to be there can be there, and we have. I mean, I'm there as much as I possibly can be, but it makes a difference when you have somebody that's actually paying to be there, as opposed to just having every single person on this. Like if I add somebody to the whitelist today, and it turns out that they tricked me, they're actually a troll or a very bad person or something, and they immediately get access to a Discord server and they can talk to all of you, then that's recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
But if it's like a Patreon thing, $10 a month, and the parents are paying for that, then it's a lot safer. Everybody's
And-
messaging me on the server.
And also, it gives us a chance because people they can't always like go and on the server and chat with people, but if they have like Discord on their phone or something, then they can just say, "Hey, what's up?" And, you know what I mean?
Who's watching the stream?
Quite a few
me.
people. Quite a few people are watching the stream, actually.
Nice.
26.
If you're watching the stream, say me or something like that.
Say me in chat, or not chat. Autcraft chat.
Yeah, Autcraft chat.
So, Skate Kid AK
So, about the TeamSpeak earlier, we had a
Broadcast is watching.
which was, let's say, a little bit problematic because TeamSpeak uses just a number to say, okay, you can access this channel and that channel, and we had a lot of trouble trying to get the juniors, for example, to get only to the junior room and the general room, but not to the admin room, and vice versa.
Well, I think TeamSpeak's complicated.
It's
and Discord
hugely
has-
crazy complicated.
Like I tried
Yeah, that's
doing it
when-
before,
that's
and
why
I
when-
began switching to Discord.
Yeah.
That's why the first time I ever used.
Dude, are you trying to eat your microphone or what?
Nom 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 nom.
Nom nom nom.
That's why the first time I ever spoke with my friends was on Skype.
One time I heard of this username known as I Can Has Nom Noms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love names like that.
Look in the chat.
On what? Twitch or?
Discord.
Discord. Google.de. Oh god.
Oh no. No.
This would be easier if it was an odd
Sorry,
number.
wrong link.
Really?
This is better.
No. Maybe delete your previous
People
post.
in my school are like singing that really weird song. It's
So STD 1990 is.
You can call me Noodle.
Noodle.
Oh my gosh.
You're from Germany.
Yes.
I'm half German.
I went to Minecon last year and my friend is going this year.
I would like to go to Minecon, but I just don't think that'll ever happen.
I like hamsters eating and bunnies.
AF, are you going to be at any of the Minecons?
I doubt it.
The 2016 one was fun. I only went. I think the next one is in Sweden though.
2016 Autcraft was pretty good.
There's
Not
Oh,
amazing.
I didn't get to go to Autcon.
one in Georgia. And
Oh,
one
I think the lottery machine is broken again.
Great.
If it's in California, I'll probably to go to Autcon, but
Yeah, if I ever see you in real life, I probably will faint. Yeah.
Why? I'm just another guy.
No, to me you're
You should
you're
make
like a
it-
hero.
Oh, well, thanks.
We should. I'm going to. Later. Maybe.
it's
we
crazy
should
how
make a
good this
shrine
guy's
for
at
AF.
building.
The Autismfather shrine.
Oh wow.
I actually met MC Rocks. Her name is XX MC Rocks XX. I met her at the TED Talk. She actually bought tickets and went to it, and she was like so excited to see me, and gave me the biggest hug. And I was just thinking, you know, I'm so happy to meet you. Like she was so happy to meet me, but I was the one that was excited to meet her. To see somebody from the server at the TED Talk was just so amazing to me. And so I think I was just as happy to see her as she was to see me.
So this summer I'm going to one of the Dance ADM tours.
Nice.
in-
2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm not really a fan of Dan TDM that much anymore. Like
Me
I
neither.
used to watch him, but
AF, where are the chests for
He
the
was extremely
randomizer?
popular.
There's no chests for the randomizer. There's just a shulker
still
box.
is.
Most-
It's just-
Please tell me where I
Sorry?
can see the TED Talk.
TM
You
has
can't.
the most subscribers of anybody on YouTube. Anybody on all of YouTube.
No, the person with the most subscribers is I.
Yeah.
Boy, that actually worked out rather well. Look at that. I like that.
Wait, let me see. I fell down. Can you teleport me up there?
You know what that needs though is color. What color can I put in there? That should be color. What if I do? I don't know why this is blue when it looks purple, but we'll try this. I like purple.
Where are you?
I'm at the front of the tower. I'm outside the tower at the front, decorating the outside wall.
The stream delay is really short.
Red. The delay is short? That's good. Usually it's really long. Well, I think it depends on where you are, right?
It's like 5 seconds. I'm in California.
Yeah, so you're probably pretty close to where the actual servers are.
I think it's in like San Francisco.
Everybody wants red.
So,
like purple though. You know what I think this needs is these turned upside down.
Yum 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 yum. That song is in my own head.
That's what that needs.
Sorry, I had to post it.
What shall the title? What shall the tower be named? That's a good question. I haven't really thought of a name.
Autcraft.
Perhaps I'll have to add a forum poll or something, and we'll get all the players to answer the poll. We'll pick a name.
It needs to be called.
What about we all suggest names?
Yeah, suggest some names, and and then we'll have a poll that has people to vote on the ones I like best.
Okay.
Some of them closed. That one closed. Oh, that's because it's a slab. Oh, it's not closed. I see. Did you look at my map? No. I'm not doing mod requests right now.
For some reason I'm addicted to Hypixel.
Who's near Autismfather?
Who's near me? Everybody?
Yeah.
Probably everybody.
The Jumping Castle Tower is my suggestion.
Wait, on YouTube, isn't there super chat?
Yes, there is. Where people can donate to be able to talk.
Yeah, but how much subs do you have to have in view?
I don't know. Actually, I was looking through my settings, and it looks like I could actually set that anytime I want. It looks like it's an option that I actually have, and I could set that, and I could do that. So I don't know. Maybe I might experiment with it.
TAO.
The Twitch quality, like, I think you have to be a Twitch partner to do 60 FPS.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I don't know what I have it set to.
If you have like 60 FPS and you're not a Twitch partner, then I
Does that look better?
think
I think
it will downscale it.
I think that looks better.
Can someone please send me a TP request? I can't TP to you.
We're at spawn. Just come to spawn and fly over. It's a great big huge tower. You can't miss it.
You're not even online.
Yeah.
Who's
I
talking?
am online.
Yeah, he is. We're just at spawn. Nobody needs to TP you. Everybody can go to spawn. So should I leave this for the front? Should I leave this new decoration for the front, or should I copy that all the way around?
All the way around.
I think maybe two sides. Maybe the back two sides don't need it, because nobody will ever really be back here.
Wow, that's crazy high.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Maxi, Tron, I'm here.
Oh, I thought you needed a teleport.
Quack did it.
Quackinator's now hosting it. Wait, didn't you already start did you stop hosting? You were hosting my stream when I first started, and now you're hosting it again? How did you do that? Let's back up a little bit.
Can't you even change your...
Look at that. Wow. Huh.
Well, Will there be a path to this tower? Because at the moment, it's just on this giant...
Yes, there will be a path. There's going to be a walkway that's going to come over. It probably, I don't know where exactly. It might come from this dock. Like, this dock might go across. That's probably what I'm going to do. I might have the dock continue on out and then go through the woods there and up to the tower.
Neve, Kitty, this is what my voice is.
I just started hosting the stream.
Yeah, I know. See that. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, we have to... One of the things we have to do...
I failed.
One of the things we definitely have to do in here... This is where the concrete would come in handy. Is to give this a real floor, because grass is just not cutting it.
You can put this in for now and then take concrete.
A lot of things around spawn are going to change once we have concrete and terracotta blocks.
So what does concrete do? Like the stuff in real life?
Concrete is just, it's like a, it's kind of like hardened stained clay, except even less texture to it. It's more smooth.
Is Hamiko in this Discord?
Yeah,
Cake isn't here right now.
Who's eating their mic?
Someone just left.
Okay.
That was weird.
Like,
Who was eating their mic?
all of a sudden, everybody's hosting my stream.
Does anyone hear?
But everybody has to know that I was the first one. I was the first one, everybody. I was the first one here.
Huh?
Okay. Yes, I could use World Edit for this, but it's a round building.
Would be lame.
It's a round building, and World Edit tends to select things in squares. So it's probably just faster to just do this.
That's better than, like, getting it right the first time and messing it up 10 times with the... Will the sea lanterns stay?
No, those are staying. We need light. Although I may actually, I was actually already just thinking about changing something else down here to give us more light. It's a little dark in some places.
You could put, like... Yeah, like, under here. Like, under was... It would... I don't... Would the light still come out if there was, like, glowstone or something under the slime?
Yeah, slime is the transparent block.
So...
Oh, can't quite... There.
Anyway, for the Discord, could you add like some custom emojis like the Autcraft logo or something?
Possibly? Possibly.
You just have to go on your computer and then upload an image.
Yeah, I know how. I don't know. It's just one of those things I don't know. I just haven't gotten to or put in as a priority. Almost to the top. Somebody's actually walking up. That's a long walk.
Here, who's walking up?
Fuzzball meat.
Not me.
Fuzzball meat. I'm almost at the top. Okay, so let's do. What was the name? Item.
I'm Pokemon Killer.
1552 Sea Lantern. Ooh. Snazzy. How does that look inside? That should look a lot better. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That's good. So that's basically how every ring is, right? Like if we do, that one is 2 blocks up, which is like eye level. And then up here where it narrows in, it's 2 blocks up, right?
That's my diamond pickaxe.
It is on the inside. It's 2 blocks up on the inside if we do through. Yeah.
Don't you want to make it a little bit higher?
No. No. Don't want to make it higher. No. No, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm not adding any more to this. I'm done. Well, I'm not done, but I'm done adding height. This is taking me so long. I don't even know how long this stream has been going, but it's up high enough.
It's Autcraft out. It's Alex Redbird. Just connect. You know it's being streamed right now. So.
Oh yeah, Alex Redbird. How's it going?
Good. Good. I just got back from social group.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, AF.
I'm glad you're here.
Thanks. Maxitron, I thought the broadcast started at 2 o'clock. My time.
Well,
yeah, it started a bit early. I thought it would be that time, but
How has it been going?
it turned out to be. It started at like 11 in the morning for me, so that'll be like
I'm gonna come on
10
right
in the
now.
morning for you.
all right. I haven't tried this yet. I built this entire thing and I haven't tried this yet. You guys ready?
Are you watching?
Are you ready for this? I'm gonna jump. I haven't jumped this yet. I just built it and haven't jumped down to the slime blocks. We need to do that at one time. Come on.
Mom, they're doing it right now.
Here we go. Oh man, we get some pretty good elevation. We got like up 30 blocks or so.
Yeah. Do you want to try gliding now?
Yeah, I suppose we should do that, huh?
Let's all the people who are doing the live stream come to the top, and then we can all glide together.
Should be able to fly around spawn like a couple of times.
Currently exploring the research
Well,
world. Sorry,
I
guys.
am standing at the top. You can send me TP requests if you want.
Or me. I'm
Same.
up at the top.
My
too.
AGM is
Look at how little spawn is. Way down there. See that? Look at the lodge. Can you see the lodge over there? On my stream, you can see the lodge. Like, it looked like we were up high on the lodge. You could fly around spawn jumping off the lodge, but now look at where we are.
I can see the whole spawn.
Isn't that amazing? Here, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, this is much better.
Okay, so everybody ready?
All gonna fly?
Okay.
Oh, I guess I can take this off.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, there we go. Fly on over to the TARDIS. You can just fly around spawn like 4 or 5 times.
Going to bed or not?
Look at that. See the tower off in the distance?
Go even farther if you have fireworks.
Yeah, of course. Actually.
How do you get up on the tower?
Well, you can walk, or you can fly up to it.
I would fly because I have fly.
Yeah.
Did you use road? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I wish you could. It would be cool if you could like sprint while going up, so you could go up fast.
Oh,
I haven't flown with you guys yet. Because I'm doing something else.
This is a buzz the tower. Well, you put a button at the bottom to TP to the top. I might do that. It kind of defeats the purpose of putting in all those stairs, but I might do that still anyway. That may still be a thing that we do. But I love flying over from one side of spawn to the other and seeing that thing appear. Look at that. We still have to decorate up the side, those 2 tiers up there. We have it up over on this side. I'm going to have to put it over there as well. But I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Obviously, it's not as detailed as it needs to be yet. I have to add in some more details, make it look more like an actual real tower. We're going to add some windows in and stuff like that. But to start with, I think it's pretty good. I think this is a good start for a nice big tower.
Could after like the tower's been there for a little bit, can you like add a warp so you can do /warp?
Wow, you guys just want all kinds of ways to get up here, don't you? Buttons and warps and everything. Yeah, we'll probably add all
We don't
that
want to
stuff.
walk the whole entire way. We're lazy.
I know. So sad. Oh, I can't even
Why
see.
do people become lazy?
I can't see the slime from this
Now
view.
42.
My big fat head's in the way.
Everybody's big fat heads are in the way. If you put another head on yourself, if you put your head on yourself,
Yeah, it's even bigger.
then yeah, you'll have a big fat head.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this.
And now I have a bucket
You
on my
just tried to trigger me now, did you?
You should put the slime blocks all the way down to bedrock.
No, that's too much.
Where do you go?
Oh,
Where do you go? I was following.
And look at this. Yeah, the TARDIS seems like it's pretty high. Not anymore. A tiny little thing now. Compared to this.
Oh, my Elytra is almost dead. Does anybody need their Elytra repaired? Because...
Look in chat.
Slash repair.
Man, I'm telling you, the TARDIS really does seem small now.
Oh, slash repair all.
That's hilarious.
The TARDIS is small.
It seemed so big before. Now it's this tiny little building on the other side of
Look at
spawn.
that.
What about that giant hotel? Remember that?
The Quartz Hotel. I don't think even that was this tall. I think this is taller.
Wait, can you actually implant the Quartz Hotel into this new spawn?
No.
Into this spawn?
No, if I was going to do that, I would have done it already.
And
I
it
found
would
a
be ugly.
sign at this spawn that said that Bessie destroyed it.
Tower, Titan Tower? Like, tower both times? Or just Titan Tower? Can I have some fireworks? Well, yeah, but there's kind of other people in the way. So, yeah, it still needs some decoration. Boom. Just Titan Tower, yeah. Still needs a little something here. We can't, I don't think we can use that because that's going to be the same width. 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, actually, it's still the same? How is it still the same but one in? That's a neat trick. Is that the same up
I like
above?
neat tricks.
Just the corners changed though. Just like this
It is.
one.
1, 2, 3, 4. How did I do that? Did you notice that?
Like, some rolling pins?
Was I muted that entire time?
I'm guessing so. This,
Quack
Oh, wow.
444 says the hotel roof is at 217.
yeah,
Well,
it's in the
that's
resource world.
crazy.
Wand. It's in the resource world, I know. So if I grab that,
Wait, what's in the resource world?
And this is
Punching
why
bag.
the Quartz Hotel
There's resources
ballroom.
in the resource world. Yay.
It's in the roleplay world, not the resource world. It,
Oh, I was gonna say.
Does
Yeah,
anybody
that's-
know
That
how
would have
you,
been
like,
confusing.
so if I
how do you
stand,
get the different capes to make it like your Elytra?
Oh, that's only for
Be back
Minecraft.
later, guys.
yeah, you need Minecon. See you later. Minecon capes will be drawn onto your Elytra, but you have to go to Minecon to get those. So if I go here and do
Yeah, do you have any plans on lightening the inside?
no, not yet, no plans.
And you can't transfer a Minecon cape,
I'm pretty sure you can. You
If I
can
do
sell-
which isn't
that,
really. I don't really like that because
People can give you.
you want a clean username history and still have the Minecon cape. You can't do that.
Who's typing?
You know who.
I have a really loud keyboards, and I'm.
copy that.
Is that MC Gamer Dog?
This might
I'm
This
not
might be too
typing. I'm
tall.
just playing.
Is it too tall? Oh, it looks like it just fits. Look at that. That's amazing. It just fits.
Wait,
What
where
if-
is it?
What
I
if
want to see
broadcaster
the
comes
thing.
out and says this?
Where is the amazing?
Someone just ate a course for. Oh, one time I ate a course for and teleported into my friend's place.
Cool. Okay, let's do that to that. I think there's enough room for one more, so if we have that there, come right here. copy that, we should be able to come right here and paste it.
Ninjago.
Yeah.
Ninjago, don't.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 6 on the bottom, 4 in the middle, 2 in the top. Hey, look at, wow, that's like mathematically perfect. 6, 4, 2. That's awesome.
Something
8,
that doesn't exist
10,
in Minecraft.
12.
Something that will never exist in Minecraft.
I no longer have a sock over my microphone.
Sock.
That's someone just told me to say that, so.
That's great, I guess. Okay, so that would go over there. Ooh, I think we can actually do this
Yay.
too. If I do that. So anyway, what I was saying is, if you come outside and look at this one side here, there's this block. These go 6 blocks across, like the even side. But even up here, where the circle goes in by 1, it's still 6 blocks across. And if you come all the way up to the top where the circle is now 2 blocks in, it's still 2 blocks across. And the circle has gotten smaller each and every time.
Oh my gosh, that is perfect.
It works out really well. Okay, so if I do copy that. Okay, this could be a recipe for disaster, but we're going to try this. Rotate
I bet for
90.
disaster.
Will
Because
this
it's 13th.
work? It's like I know what I'm doing or something. Do you see that? It's amazing.
It's like
Oh my
you know what
gosh,
you're doing.
AF knows what he's
AF has achieved amazing level.
I don't usually know what I'm
AF
doing.
has achieved not crashing Bessie.
Oh, it didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Look at that. Totally messed up the stairs.
AF has achieved Elytra level.
It kind of messed up the stairs. I'm going to have to fix that by
He flew
hand.
an Elytra finally.
Going to have to fix this by hand. It's going to suck, but
Autismfather has gained the achievement. Autismfather has gained the achievement not messing up.
oh, I kind of messed up. It never works as well as you want it to.
I was just disconnected. I don't know why.
Quack444 says #blame autism.
Yeah, you can blame me for this one. But I mean, it's only because, like, I copied the wall, but because the circle indents by 2, I had to copy 2 blocks inwards as well, and that meant copying some of the stairs, some of the slabs. It is what it is. What are you gonna do? You can't have perfection. Who's doing that? Why are you messing with the microphone? Okay, let's do that. Fix that.
And let's never do that.
I saw that Quack.
Okay. So anyway, don't expect a lot of streams about building at spawn, because obviously spawn will get filled up very, very quickly that way. Most of my streams won't be doing this sort of thing, but since the Patreon Discord server is pretty new, get you guys involved in doing this sort of stuff. And the lottery machine I really wanted to do just because it was something that I thought would be fun. And this thing I've wanted to do since before I even built the spawn, so I'm doing this. But the next live stream that I do on the Autcraft server, I have no idea what it will be, but there's a really, really good chance that it won't involve building at spawn. So just giving you guys a heads up on that one.
I have an idea what the next live stream.
Sure, what's your idea?
We could like go around on Autcraft. We could like go around and have like 2 minutes or so at all the Patreon people that are like online that go to their bases and visit.
Show off their bases? Yeah, we could do that. Well, Mod Killer, you're moved. All right. Yeah, that's certainly a possibility. That sounds like something we could do.
Well, I guess I have to
There's probably bubble wrap.
get offline for at least Minecraft. Cause my
What the?
That's annoying. Yeah, well, thanks for visiting us.
I'm I will be here on the Discord, but not on Minecraft because,
Okay.
well, my laptop is just about to crash. Go to bed.
Who's quacking?
It's Quack.
How do you go? How do you quack like that?
I don't know.
Like, are you actually quacking with that?
Ah, stop it! Stop
Go
it!
to
Stop it!
bed, Kurudo.
Okay. Muted. No more quacking. Been muted. Not permanently, don't
Thank
worry.
you, Autismfather.
Someone
was
was imitating
No,
you.
it's not.
Somebody's imitating me?
No. So quack. Someone
Oh,
was imitating
Quack was imitating Quack 444.
No.
Broadcast, if you're here, put AF in a cell at spawn. What? I don't understand.
Broadcast. Do what Autismfather says. He's your boss, you know.
Can you unmute me? Yes, I can unmute you.
Like, if you get like, for
Okay,
example,
stop saying
you
like.
need help.
Stop saying like.
Like.
Like if you're like that thing, like if I like do that thing, like, you know what I mean?
Wait, like, you don't know what I mean, like, that's like,
Anyway, so
Okay, Karudo, I'm going to mute you again. We're here to talk, not sound effects.
Okay, fine.
how does he do X?
It's a program.
There's
I
a
have.
program, and it's quite annoying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't worry about how it's done. Just don't do
It's
it.
called Quite Annoying.
Yeah.
It's called, if you use me, you'll get to bed now.
It's called If You Use Me, You Won't Like Life.
Midget Man said.
Oh wow, look at that.
Midget Man
I can
at
see the sun under the
7
ground.
Oh my gosh, I'm a big fan.
I can also play music with that thing.
I'm like super popular on I'm super popular with one person on Autcraft.
Ninjago, he hasn't even
Ninjago.
gotten bedtime.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, what's
STD
your...
I'm
1990.
popular with one person on.
STD 1990.
Okay, not everybody can talk at once. Nobody can hear anybody.
Yes.
STD 1990.
Yes?
Actually, I
Go
kinda
to
like-
bed.
Well, it's not bedtime for me. My bedtime is around 1 a.m.
What?
Well...
What?
He said 1 a.m. is his bedtime. That's like insane.
Midget, I hope I don't get any.
My bedtime is.
When you're older, you'll find, like, especially it depends on what kind of mind you have too. Like if you're more creative, you might, like artistic creative, you might find that you'll be going to bed at an earlier time and getting up and want to like take on the world. You want to be creating things and stuff. But if you're more analytical, or even if you're like more of a writer, more of a thinker about like those sorts of things, then you might find that some of your best stuff comes to you like late at night, just before you go to bed. And so you'll find that you'll be like up past midnight, or maybe even 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. and it'll get later and later all the time, because all the most amazing thoughts come to you just before you're ready to be going to bed. And
Also, sometimes I wake up and have the greatest ideas about how I can solve this annoying homework I have to do.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like when you're more like when you have to think more analytically, when you're thinking more problem solving and stuff, you end up staying up late. I know I did when I went to school and had to think about all those dumb things. Not dumb things, but you know what I mean. Like stuff that I didn't want to be thinking about. during the day.
Vipularish pandas type. What?
There. That looks more polished. That looks much better.
One chunk of each. No, I don't.
All right. Hold on. Have to back up here to the F1 thing. The top definitely needs work. It doesn't look like a very good top of a building, but the rest of it looks pretty good, I think.
Yeah, your stream doesn't really have much.
Say what? I can't hear you. You got really quiet.
Your stream doesn't have a lot of delay.
Still don't know what you just said.
Your stream has not much delay.
Oh, good. Good. Not much delay is good. You know what this... Oh, you know what this place needs? Hold on. If I... Does this work still?
This place needs a free elytra sign.
Yeah.
That would be a disaster.
Oh, what the?
Aha!
This place needs a free emerald sign. That would probably...
Stop with the
This looks
free
nice.
stuff. You guys and your free... Give me this, give me that. I want free stuff. Give me a shop where I can just go and click on a sign and I get all the things. Oh my gosh.
Can you please not?
There should
put
be a
free
sign that says
items in
when
here?
the game and...
Thank you.
That would be
There should be
great.
a sign saying Autismfather was here.
Here.
I think there is.
Here. You ready? This is gonna be the best ever.
Okay, this
free
is
stuff.
uneven.
Click for stuff. There.
It's not real.
Is it a free noodle sign?
Close. It's free whatever you want it to be. I can't show you right now because there's a horde of people around it furiously clicking it like mad hoping to get stuff and they're not getting it.
I don't need free stuff.
Oh well,
I'm
it just
good.
gave me a rose bush, so yeah.
I just keep losing iron for some reason.
It works.
And
Midget Man says it works.
It's probably gonna kill the server because
It's not gonna it's just a sign. It doesn't actually do anything.
it doesn't even. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. It's just a sign.
it says free
just a
stuff. Free
Put
stuff.
free in 2 brackets.
You have to
Put
have
free in brackets and then put in item ID.
I was just throwing
Yeah.
stuff on them while they were clicking it.
They,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
so it
that's-
looked like they were
that's-
getting. Oh my gosh, I'm getting stuff.
That's why I got a rose bush.
Yep. People were dropping stuff, making it look like you were actually getting stuff. That's awesome.
I really liked the free cake sign, which was at spawn when Quartz Hotel was here.
Yeah, the last spawn.
Okay, slash.
You should make it like a beacon
Because
under the
whenever I was in the mood, I just went to there, got some cake and placed it around spawn because why not?
Yeah, there's a lot of cake at the old spawn still.
Sorry, I was that.
Quack says, put a button at spawn that says do not push so many people push it. Actually, we had one of those, and it was the most pressed button on the entire server.
Oh wow.
People pressed it like mad.
No,
When the very
we
first
still
spawn,
have that button.
yeah, at the very first spawn, when I very first built it, before there was even the very first player to ever join the game, I had built the fireworks system because I wanted to do fireworks for the 4th of July. And I hooked up a button because I wasn't very good at it yet. I hooked up a button and I turned off the redstone behind it so it didn't actually do anything unless I hooked it up. And I put a sign that says do not press button. And people would stand there all day pressing the button going, AF, what does this do? I'm like, well, you've pressed it 50 times now. You tell me, what does it do? And that's people would use it all. We would just like me and the other admins would just stand there and watch people stand there and press the button all day.
In the matrix color thingy, there's still a button that says.
I would probably do that.
So I'm going to leave the rest of this, I think, to Seti, who is a much more amazing builder and designer than I am. She could probably do a lot with this and make it look far better than I can. But for right now, I think this looks great. So what I'm going to do is start working on a path to get to this
end
place.
the stream.
Well, yeah, I could probably end the stream and work on the path off stream, actually. But
everybody's gonna say no.
yeah, no, don't go. But yeah, we just have to build a path so that people can get here without having to fly. But I think that's pretty awesome. Like, standing back here and looking at it looks pretty epic. I mean, it's kind of plain still. Still needs a little bit more details to not look like just, you know,
Autismfather,
big old pole in the
like,
sky.
you could like put letters to spell out Autcraft down the side.
Yeah. Actually, I probably could. There's probably more than enough room to do that.
Or like a Lytra or something.
Yeah. That's a possibility. I might toy with that. Not right now, though. Not on the stream. But I might toy with that and see what we can do.
Wait, where are you? I want to do the outro of the stream.
Oh, I'm like flying way out around the whole thing right now, just trying to get a look at it. It's pretty
what the?
It's pretty epic, but definitely still needs some work on the finer details. But I like the tree and the grass and stuff. I like it's coming along. It has a lot of good potential.
Will you stay to chat after the stream?
Will I stay in the chat? Is that what you asked? Probably not, but I'll probably come back to the chat if you guys are still here. But I have to like do like the whole wash and break thing, and that's what I'm answering right now. That's what I'm saying. I'll probably come back. I'm going to, after the stream, I'm going to disconnect for a little bit because I have emails to answer and text messages. For some reason, people are text messaging me.
What time will you come back?
Probably
the same
like
time as you.
probably like an hour. Just like give me an hour. I have to get housework and stuff done. Like I have to get like laundry in. I have to.
Are you gonna stream?
No. I'll come back to chat. I won't come back to stream. Can I join the
come back to
ACO
Discord
Discord?
chat?
Oh my gosh. See, everybody wants me everywhere all the time. Yesterday I was on ACO, today I'm on Patreon, and when I'm on the ACO Discord, people want me on Patreon. When I'm on the Patreon, they want me on ACO. I can't be everywhere at once, unfortunately.
I'm back.
And please make a way to get to the top of the tree.
Well, would it? We won. The stream's about to end.
Mod Killer can buy Patreon.
Okay, it is official that the sign doesn't work. How do you make?
It's official.
Oh, Autismfather, you should make.
How do you
The
like
Patreon.
make colored words in the sign?
Oh, like this. Since we're on a live stream, I can actually show you. But if you do number or at sign, which is Shift 7, like if you hold Shift and press 7, you get that. 3 is cyan, 4 is red, stuff like that, and that's how you make colors. See? I would show you if people weren't face to face with the sign. That's how you make colors.
Overwatch 1, 2, 3.
So it's not like any fancy code or anything.
No, it's just the ampersand sign, which is what is called Shift 7, and then a number. If you go on Google and search for Minecraft color codes, you'll get to see what they all are.
And how do you what was I gonna say?
Put a button under the tree for fun. I put a sign under the tree for fun.
How do you make on the signs like
Someone just left.
Like, you know how there are some signs that
One
there's
left.
just the letters that go up and down, like all the characters?
Oh, that's a whole other code. I don't even know. I don't know how to do those. That's a different code, and I don't bother with those because I find those signs pretty annoying.
It's the anti-K thing.
Yeah, it's a different. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I don't bother with those. I find those signs super annoying. But anyway,
Stop it.
that is it for today, I think. Here, let's do this. That's it for today. It's a pretty good live stream, I think. We built something pretty crazy. Need to set up a path to get here. Maybe a button at the bottom to teleport to the top. I don't know. We'll see. But for today, that's it. So thank you very much for joining me on the Autcraft server and in the live stream. And thank you, Patreons, for your support and joining me. Had lots of fun talking with you.
Ciao for now.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya. Bye, everybody of Twitch.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.